In the bottom right-hand corner, Site Delta. In the blue, representing a Hyper 1, give it up for Han Mono. Welcome, welcome. And his opponent in the upper left. He's been at this for longer than Han Mono's been alive, probably. In the red, Protoss Probes. Give it up for Mr. Trap. Prater is the Kazakhstani player. That's right. Yeah, I think he may be. I believe that could be the case. Mr. Thorn, welcome. Abel, Thorn, Weeson, Bloom Area, and Olsanaje. And everybody else. And Bruno, of course, at 5 a.m. in Germany. Holy smokes. Interesting setup from Han Mono. He's going for something cheeky. He's getting a gasp. We need to confirm this because Han Mono is known to end-base 4-axe boys pull. A little differently than I do it when I play Terran against Protoss. Dave, you speak Korean? I've heard your TTS. I only TTS Korean from Google Translate, mate. Lee-san, how you doing, brother? You knew that too, but that was funny. I wish I could speak Korean. I'm sure it'd lead to more eventful... Han Mono even sprayed the cheese, guys. I just noticed that. Look at this. He sprayed the cheese right here. Trap's gonna be like, God damn it. What is this Terran up to? I'm sure he knows Han Mono from Ladder by now. Presumably. What up, Yeti? Yeti's like, oh, Dave. No, I was just talking on something. Tempo actually, guys, get this. Tempo actually just messaged me. Tempo doesn't have much time, as you know. He's busy working and stuff, but I almost had Brother Tempo coming in. He's like, damn, I wish I realized I got your message earlier in the week. He doesn't check his Discord often, and Tempo, like, I just got on to play a couple games in my time. He would have totally casted. One day you're going to get the Dave and Tempo cast. Imagine. I look forward to that day. I don't know about you guys. I have a weird feeling Tempo and I would be alright. We'll have a little bit of fun. Alright. Zealot getting some work done. I don't hate that Trap went for a Zealot, honestly, against this. He doesn't know what's going on. He's anticipating a Reaper, probably. Han Mono going for some weird... He's just kind of playing safe-ish, but weird. Like, high ground CC safe. I don't know about this wall. And ultimately, that was not the trades Trap was looking for, but still, he's just playing at standard, so he's kind of doing okay economically, at least. Has Blink on the way. How you doing, Yeti? Did you make it back home? Assuming Yeti got back home. You're more than welcome to cast, dude. Theory's probably going to hop in here at some point. There's no pressure on him. Yeah, nice, dude. I was hoping to get a few with Theory, because I've not get to even hang out with. I just want to hang out with Theory too. Theory's our boy. Bruh. All right. Trap's just being annoying with this Adept now. I wouldn't say those trades earlier were worth it, but he got a Scout. I guess it was, because economically Trap's is fine. His Blink's almost done. There's a medevac coming out. He killed a couple Marines. 2 less Marines earlier on. I guess he could potentially have to deal with. Keeping the attention on Han Mono. He knows it's basically a 2-1. This is like an old school ass 2-1-1 too. But these days it ain't so good against the Protoss. Stim's gonna be, I mean, it can catch you off guard a bit. But when you have the tools as Protoss to deal with it, it's usually okay. And it's gonna be 4-gate, so 4-gate Blink is kind of a hard counter in my eyes. There will be a tank eventually with this, but every Marine that goes down with this push is gonna be, yeah, you know. Every Marine that goes down with this is gonna totally hurt the impact of the push, and it's possible Trap just kills one medevac completely. And that basically completes it, completely shuts it down. I love that Trap's just taking a third base with this as well, because, Hanmano's been turtling up here. He's going into combat shields, and it's just kind of a little bit of a wanky, janky start to this. Nobody's surprised with Hanmano. He's a little bit of a cheeky boy. I like the trap went right into charge, so he's very likely, in my eyes, if this goes on to a game, to go into, he's probably going to go into Storm, if I was to guess. How you doing, TBD forever? Yeah, okay, Yeti's might be joining me too. I might do a little musical cast. I always love hanging with Yeti on Friday. That's the thing. That's why we do it. I'd rather not get super analytical and talk about some of the stuff then, if that's the case too, if we get in, because Theory's gonna get into. Actually, I'm gonna let you guys go in. Oh yeah, exactly. He's super defensive, but he's also just. I feel like he's gonna be. Hanmano's gonna have his push, but Trap's just in a way better spot. Hanmano does have like a decent worker count getting his third CC, but Trap took a 5-minute third base with 4-gate blink, so his production's kind of cooking right now for the matchup anyway. Obviously, Terran's gonna have a little bit higher army supply in most cases, like you're now, for especially with how Hanmano opened. Kind of a weird play from Hanmano to go right into a 2-on-1. He will have tanks to defend though. If there was like a full-on 4-gate blink assault. This is just more or less a stalker hit squad. I love this information from Trap. He's got observers on both sides. Scouter pylon, a probe patrol path in for a push right here. And the stalkers in the front line with an observer, mind you. No AoE just yet or anything like that, but Trap has charge. Forge finishing up. He does have a Templar Archive. Storm won't be done, but he'll have Archons to buffer the tanks, which is pretty good. And wow, the observer makes its way away. Well done by Trap. Hanmano did a good job scouting it, but Trap was just too quick for him. And he was getting ready to stream. Nice. Thank you, Thorn. Enki may join us too. All right. Got a little War Prism action going in for some charge lots, but Hanmano's already set up with 2 missile turrets. He's like, I'm playing Trap here. This ain't no scrubby dub-dub here. Hanmano's respecting it. And I respect that. Jesus. Though risky against charge lots, that tank line can actually get some serious work done against a lot of things from afar. Hanmano's actually kind of cooking here, guys. But Trap, he knows not to drop Trap. Trap's just too prepared. So it's turned into this. So Hanmano's kind of like, I'm going to try to turtle against Trap. I don't know how well this is going to end, but going to do his best so far. I mean, this is looking a little rough now as the supply's starting to go a bit higher for Trap, and he's teching up, has Storm. The missile turrets, though, I mean, Hanmano's not doing poorly in any way. There's just not a lot happening on his side for information or anything. He's kind of just turtled his way through this and is just going to try to deal with the Protoss assault. As you can see, even with the sensor tower and everything else and his tank placement all being clumped up in one spot, I don't think that really helped him too well. He's like, well, if he pushes right here, we're going to absolutely body him. But unfortunately, Trap just sharked around and poked right in the back and got 8 SCVs for basically free. For 1 Zealot, he did lose 2 observers in here. 2 observers is kind of nice, but 8 SCVs is very rough. And Dave streams my burger. I'm not going to be showing your burger on stream in KSL. Big Daddy, we're doing it. It's a Starcraft tournament, my friend. Alrighty. 5th Nexus going down. 4th has been done for some time. Looks like Trap is cooking economically. Hanmano is just turtling up. He's building a 4th CC. Trap's got a 5th on his way. And he's got double Forge Extended Thermal Lance Colossi. to follow up. So Trap's just like, all right, we're going to play the late game. Sure, he's feeling very comfortable. Though Hanmano has the army supply advantage. Feel like Trap's kind of playing with his food right now. It is possible Hanmano can get something done, though. But the thing is, he's on all Marines. He's building 0 Marauders. He's just building all tanks. It's a Marine tank. Like, he's going to need concussive shell Marauders at the least. And probably, like, nobody goes just Marine tank against like this. Practically mech at this point. This is kind of weird. He just hurdle it, but like, hello? Does anybody else find this just a bit strange, this game? Hanmano's just desperate, man. He's like, you're not going to be able to fight me. I have... How many tanks are there? 14 tanks, and he's not done... Well, okay, he's done producing for now. Just kidding. He built another factory. Okay, he has 2 factories. Huh. This is certainly something. We've now transitioned to Dark Templar and Stargate. So we've actually gotten a true, like, tier 3 zoned out practically for Protoss. Hanmano exclusively on Marine Tank Medevac. Oh my god, 1 Colossus! Absolutely in the storm bodies so many Marines. That was horrific to see. But this tank line is massive. Invisible men have shown up. And behind it, there is a charged line Inquisition, mind you. I'm sorry, this game just broke my brain. Because I couldn't tell you the last time I've seen something like this other than, like, one of my games. Oh my god, yeah. Well, 75 Marines have fallen this game so far, and some from earlier on, but I'd say you're absolutely right, Daffy. There were 50 gone in a moment's notice right there. War Prism goes down with the High Templar. Hanmano finally finds something, but these tanks are sitting ducks, and there's just army coming from all angles. Army supplies oddly kind of close. What's not close is the base count or the worker count as well. I guess it's kind of evened out, but we've lost our 3rd base for Hanmano. And here comes the Protoss. High Templar, Dark Templar, a couple Stalkers, a couple Colossus. And it's all still Marine tank for Hanmano. The Immortals are going to help out for tanks. And the Storm and Colossus can basically do anything else. And the Zealots are kind of like, well, we're going to take out the tanks too if they reinforce. So Archon's also going to buffer the tanks. I don't know if this was the play, guys. 3rd CC just landed as Trap bullied his way in. GG is called. Trap's gonna take it in a very strange game number 1 of the series. Someone tell this Terran player that's not ladder. Hanmano's a pretty good Terran player. I might get Yeti in with me. I'm gonna chill out. Bullshit up. I might drink some more beers that way, because we're gonna try to keep it chill. If you want to, Yeti, we'll get you in here. Theory might be popping at some point, too. I should step up some beer drinking. I know I'm supposed to be casting and whatever, but you know, this is how we run here in Kirktown. You want in, Yeti? I'll call you right now. Mm-hmm. I'm just about to introduce. No pressure on Yeti. If not, you're at the second. I'll get you in it. Oh, I see him messaging. I see him messaging. All right, I might L-tab after to get him in after. Here we are. I'll do the introductions at the least. Spawning the upper left-hand corner. Golden aura in the blue. Presenting Hyper 1, it is Hanmano, our cheeky Terran player. His opponent in the bottom right. A name that goes back. A red Protoss, Mr. Trap. He's up a point. See what cheeky stuff Hanmano's got us for us this game. That was actually pretty hilarious to see. Not often that you just see, like, one Colossus kill, like, 50 Marines stimming, like, lunatics into it, and then after, like, they're like, aha, we killed the Colossus, and behind it, one Storm just finishes them off. Reminded me of, wait, is he doing the same build again? Is he doing, like, more or less the same thing again? I'm gonna get a call of Yeti. I'm gonna screen share for him, because that's how we do it. You see here. Oops, sorry, guys. Yeti Spaghetti?
Well, hello, Mr. Dave.
What's up, dude? How you doing?
I am doing swell. How are you, my friend?
Good. Hanmano's doing the build. He's doing 3 racks with it. 4 racks, yep. He literally does the build. The old ghost.
I actually think I actually think his vision, he sees the other racks.
Yeah, I do too. I think that was kind of like, I've had, nope. He might have saw an SCV go down, though. Take a look again. No, I don't think he saw that.
No, he didn't see it. Okay.
That's actually pretty crazy. So, guys, if you're wondering why I'm screen sharing the Yeti, if he's not in game, in Discord, if you screen share, you get a lot bit better of a latency.
Yeah, I'm not behind as much.
Now, what I don't understand with how Hanmano does this often is he doesn't like hide it after. He just full sends like right away. I don't like that as much, Eddie. What are your thoughts?
I mean,
like you get a group of Marines and then you push.
I mean, if you're 4 racks and there's not a whole lot to hide anyway, you might as well go for it.
Well, but you know, it's more about getting their group together and then getting the SCVs with it.
I think maybe, like, there is a thing, like, if you send out the first Marine, maybe they'll think you put a CC on the high ground.
Yep, that's usually what I do. I send the first Marine and I get a group of about 8 or 9.
Here come the boys.
And then you pull them, but yeah.
All right, but I don't think
he is the same. Yeah,
I don't know if Trap's actually reacting to this properly. Let's see.
Yeah, Trap's got a shield battery. He's got a
stalker. He should be chronoing his gateway here. This is...
Yeah, Hanmano... Yeah, if Hanmano can... What I'm saying, Yeti's the consolidate, because you want that DPS, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you have to get him in a big ball. Yeah, you're right.
Yep, and okay, he's doing it. He's doing it.
But he should wait for the SCVs, though. This could be a mistake.
Yep.
Oh, Trap's now going to see it. Let's see how he reacts.
Come on, Hanmano. Surely you can do better.
No, he's actually going to... I think he's going to win here.
Yeah, he could. He very well could. Another Stalker's out. He's got to go right up to the high ground with those SCVs too. One Marine, or this group of Marines is going to be a little close.
One Stalker's not going to stop this. He can ignite over.
Yeah, he needed the SCVs rather. I kept saying Marines. He really needed those SCVs right back. I know they're fighting one Stalker, but I think he would have been better off just or in a depth too.
Well, I don't know about this though. I don't know about this.
Well, there's no shield battery. Oh, there is going to be a shield battery in the high ground now. All right, Hanmano, if he consolidates, how many SCVs does he have left? It's a good number, Yeti.
This is where Trap is reacting right now. He goes to the main. He's not going to try to hold the natural.
Well, Hanmano juking for those 2 units with all of his workers.
The Stalkers are kind of crunched.
In my eyes, what he has to do, he can fight the battery. There's 3 Stalkers, though. That's the...
No, Trap is fine now.
Yeah, Trap has definitely held it. You have to kill the battery.
Yeah, all he has to do is get that immortal back to the battery, and he's A-okay.
Yep.
It's over.
GG. Yeah, I don't think that was the play. Unfortunately, my boy Hanmano has been eliminated. It's a little more than a round of 8.
Hey, he could say he's probably the only Terran in a tournament that's ever 4 racks Trap, so...
True. Sorry, Hyper One. I see you in I see you in chat there. Hyper One's like, not my boy Hanmano. He pays his team monies. How you doing, Hyper One?
I mean, realistically, Hanmano's probably not going to beat Trap in a macro game, so I don't hate that.
He could have won that.
It's good to throw that in.
I think he could have won that. A little bit of different reaction. I think he could have won it.
I think the SCVs not being with the army was a big mistake.
Yeah. We also got Magneth in chat. Formerly just known as the Legion Cup and Vulcan Cup guy.
Now he's in the finals. Flash, funnily enough, came back. I think he's going to play in some tournaments.
Yeah. We'll have to do the Starcraft Evo. Maybe we'll have a special tournament. I'm actually thinking of fundraising for that. We'll see if I don't get... If life doesn't have any curveballs to me. And maybe we'll do a KSL Evo thing. We'll get Flash in a KSL kind of fundraiser event. You and Ezreal are cooking shit for Vulcan Cup? Hell yeah. Probe Scout, what up, dude? Jin, how you doing in Shadow? You need to practice how to pull the proxy. I can teach you, Jin. I can help you with that. I will give you that. I can't do it right now, but we can get you that.
The biggest thing, Jin, is don't try to hold your natural. You're not going to hold it.
Yeah, that's cool,
but
man.
You have to understand, he is pulling SCVs. You just need to hold your main. That's it.
Yeah. A little jealous at how powerful pulling the boys can be, honestly. Yeah. Probe Scout. Well, Probe Scout wishes we could do that as Protoss because he's a cannon rusher. Can you imagine? You don't remember Probe Scout, Yeti? He was the young guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Probe Scout's, he's back. That's why it's Probe Scout 2, because his account's gone or something. My probes are powerful enough as... Yeah, we don't want to buff you too hard, man. That would just be unfair.
I just want my EMP upgrade back. Right, Dave?
Yep. Yep, your EMP upgrade. Ha! The enhanced shockwave.
Yeah, give me that back. PvP was so much easier back then.
Looks like Estrella and Lemon are still going on.
I need to pull up the
bracket. It was casting.
Alright, we have Dark Cyan. Beyond's waiting for the winner of Estrella and Sheep. Classic Trap. Ooh. Dave.
Yeah.
Classic and Trap.
Classic and Trap. Ooh. You know what? I honestly I was hoping to at first was Lemon, and Lemon's been an upsetter, as you know. He kind of plays Terran or Lemon actually plays Zerg and Protoss more, but I think he plays Terran. He's kind of random. But he was playing Estrella. And either way, the winner would go on to fight Beyond.
That series isn't over yet, so whoever plays that, whoever the winner of that is, plays Beyond. So. Nightmare 2-0 Lunacy. DRG is still playing Mio Micah.
Chicken Man just saying if you wanted to, we were sticking on Trap. I'm not really too worried, to be honest. I would be certainly funding a large Starcraft 2 Evo event in exchange for maybe some Sand 2 of some of my Brood War maps. Yeah.
Dude, what if we get a Dark Trap?
We definitely could do that on Hyper 1. All right, we're gonna do. You want to do Trap? Let's stick with Trap. Classic versus Trap.
Let's do it.
Screw it, man. We might get Theory in here at some point, too, if you don't mind. And if Theory doesn't mind. Now that Theory's becoming Mr. Super Pro, ahead of the curve. Theory's the guy to know for Stormgate, I'm telling you, Yeti. Theory's Omega Kirktown of Stormgate.
Let's do it.
You know that? It's not that Theory knows Parting, for example. Parting knows Theory. Marmello got on their team, and I actually made it there was a tweet.
Who's this Parting guy? I never heard of him.
Yeah, exactly.
Theory
and Albino. Remember when we were casting Albino too, and he was fucking crushing in ESL? Yep. Dude, I think that's so sick that those guys are going on. But I'm like, man, both of them did good in ESL too. But anyway. Had to message Trap. Hell yeah. But anyway, Marmello made a post. So chat, you gotta hear this dude, Yeti.
Pretend like it's 2020.
So you know what I wrote to Marmello on the thing? I'm like, and Aftermath Esports made their thing. I go, Marm, congrats on being on a team with Theory and Albino. I guess you can now say you're on a team with Theory and Albino. I guess some other guy named Parting's on that team too. That's exactly what I said.
It's funny, dude. All the Protoss goats, they're starting to come back, man. You got Trap, you got Stats, you got Classic, you got Hero. All we need is Zest. So
yeah, exactly. BN's already waiting for the winner of Lemon and Estrella. Dark and Cyan's going on. Nightmare going on to fight the winner of Dong Regu and Mio Micah. Pretty sick going tonight? Hey, what up, Captain Newbie? Look, it's a classic PvP. They still
The Baconator.
They still exist. Meow wow. What up, Gene Sim? So yeah, I think we were gonna stick with this.
Captain Newbie.
Protoss, they still exist.
It's only in the small tournaments. They have to win something.
Saying that you just blew your mind.
Thank you for
Captain
the 12
Newbie
months,
just
Captain Newbie,
subscribed.
with the Prime. Meow wow. That dot is actually a meow wow, Captain Newbie. All right, we're just waiting for him. All right. How you doing, Yeti? You're glad you're done with the work week, it sounded like earlier.
Yeah, a lot of painting, porn stuff.
Not even 2/3 of this tournament's there. Yeti, thanks for the 5 gifted. You fucking legend.
That
You even got Seed in there.
Mind?
Taganks just subscribed.
I think Seed got mad that we're not his D-Gen anymore.
Guys, come on. This tournament is... Let's be objective here. This tournament's more stacked than
that you
before.
just
Come
blew
on.
your mind?
Let's go. Come on. Where's the
Matt
viewers?
Kerrigan just subscribed.
Oh, Magneth got a Dave test the TTS coming.
Am I?
Thank you,
am I
Yeti.
so
I appreciate you,
that
bro.
you just blew
I still
your
haven't
mind?
gotten rid of the multi-gifted
Later
sub
just
thing
subscribe.
to make it different. I've just been lazy and busy.
Am I? Or am I so
I'm just
saying
excited
that
to
you
see
just
Trap
blew
play.
your
I haven't
mind?
watch him.
I think it's
Matt
hilarious.
just
You guys in the
subscribed.
chat talking shit about Dave. You wouldn't say this to his face because he's GM rank with
Am I?
AN
It's so
64
Or am
and
I
solar
so
as Terran
saying that you
before
just
Dave
blew
is
your
jacked.
mind?
Not only that, but he wear the most boomer-looking clothes,
Dave,
eat
who
the
do you
most
favor
chilliest
over
restaurant,
Classic and Trap?
and hangs out with the hottest
Classic
dudes
and
like
Trap?
Drycat.
That could go either way.
Special y'all pathetic.
I would
LOL,
probably
guys
favor
in the
Classic,
chat.
honestly, because of, Trap's getting back into it.
I think I
But-
feel the same. I think it could be close, though.
I could be close. I think this is the kind of thing, Magneth, that's funny. I gotta tell you guys, making an AI TTS of yourself, don't do it. It was a bad idea. I might have to try doing another one. Because now someone can just go and use fucking... I'd be like, oh yeah, thanks for the bit. And my dumbass has it for free for channel points. They can go in and be like, oh yeah. If I was... Yeti and I are like basically... Starship captain, so Yeti, there goes our abort code point. They can be like Data did to
Mio
Picard.
Micah beat DRG, by the way.
Mio Micah beat Dong Ragu?
2-1.
Yo! Oh. Holy shit. D-King!
That's what we like to call Kirktown.
That is Kirktown. Guys, Mio Micah beat Dong Ragu. Can you imagine Caitlin in here right now? She'd be like, what? Caitlin would probably have a fucking coronary. She's like, luckily I went to medical school. I have my defib in my bag. Fuck. Mio's a cheeky boy, man. I'm proud of my boy Mio right there. That brought him into the... I believe that may have brought him into the round
I'm
8.
going to be honest, DRG and ZVZ is very good. I mean,
Yeah,
that's actually...
it's not even
that's a good win.
It wasn't a 2-0, it was a 2-1, so that... Yeah. Yeah, Dog Ragu's ZVZ's pretty sick. That you're
I mean,
not wrong.
DRG infamously sniped Cyril in WTO. He 2-0'd him twice. He's not a pushover in CVZ at all.
Yeah. Oh, traps in game. Wait, did they get? Buddy me.
Hey, if we didn't miss it.
Thanks for the follow, Zephyr. No, we didn't. No, they. I can't control it sometimes.
Magna 10 said kill those SCVs. Dave, I hate CVs.
Dave, are you gonna play Trap?
Let's
go, Dave versus
Dave
Trap.
versus Trap.
Initiated a probe on a possible collusion.
Tangent just started screwing up Magnet with the TTS. I'm probably gonna kill it on the game scene.
Later, when I was voted out of office and people showed justifiable frustration.
Dude, Danny DeVito broke, or Tangent did.
To check if I incited
Well,
violence.
Dave just started
terrible
blasting.
Experience. I will never
I just
get
started.
his
Dude, he sounds like an infested Terran. Danny DeVito literally sounded. Guys, I'm gonna. Okay, I don't have it on the scene. Just a heads up, Magneth, in chat. Even if you use bits when it goes to the other scene for Tangia, it will not play when we're in the actual game. I can always play it back later.
Dave, every time I
But
hear
that was
Dane
funny.
DeVito, I think
That
of
was
the
actually funny,
Penguin.
Magneth.
And I have to ask a question.
But he was
Your favorite Batman. Who's your favorite Batman actor?
favorite Batman actor as Batman.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get shit. Sure as fuck is it Adam West. Spawning in the upper left-hand corner of Amphion in the blue from Gen G. It is Trap. Hold on, we can go on with this after. I just wanted to throw one
It's
on you.
spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Amphion. I think I pronounced that right. As the red Protoss player, it is classic.
Yeah. So anyway, I figured I'd get a chuckle out of you and chat
I don't
on
think
that
anybody would say Adam West.
one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure no one would say Adam West. Maybe I can
Holy
see
butt
from
sex,
them.
Batman. Mine is Christian Bale. I love
Christian Bale. Mine, everybody would give me shit on it. I'm an OG. I'd say probably Mr. Keaton.
Oh, that's a good one. That's
Speaking
the
of
only
Danny
two. I think.
DeVito,
That's the
because
only
Michael
two
Keaton was
acceptable.
he was in I was gonna say 85, the original 80s Batman, and Batman Returns with Danny DeVito, Penguin.
Yeah, great movies. Oh, Keaton was a badass Batman.
Oh, for sure. And that did say
Batman.
Bagneth. Danny DeVito said Bagneth instead of Magneth. I did like that. Nice, Magneth. All right, guys.
I just always appreciated the Christian Bale Batman voice. I'm Batman.
Yeah. Exactly. All right, looks like it's gonna be a one gate from Trap. Maybe it's trying to. Probably gonna be one gate, Stargate, expand. Usually is how this plays out. Both of them going one gate. In fact, I will say, yeah, Trap's cyber
Exact
cores-
mirror build so far.
Trap did get his cyber core a little earlier, so that is gonna maybe help with a Stargate faster. We'll see if somebody can land their Nexus. So far, it's looking. Oops, sorry. Sorry, chat. My hand's
Stargate,
slipping. Yeti, I'm
out of
slipping.
plastic?
I just kind of literally like was sitting weird, moved my leg, and my mouse just went on a little.
Literally mirror builds, except Trap's build is just like a hair faster.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. Stargate in the wall for both.
Yeah,
very-
depth's just a little bit quicker for classic. but
Trap's now gonna have a later Nexus as a result, just a little bit. It kind of evens out. You see this pretty often, especially like with max pack. Anybody against max packs or with max packs that's higher, even the Koreans, you often will see one gate versus one gate. Yeti, my question is for you: is there is a slight chance of this Trap going for a Phoenix, Classic going for Oracle?
oh, I like the Phoenix better. Yeah, I like the
Do you
Phoenix.
think that we might actually see? Is there a chance we see no warp gate from Trap either? Are we gonna see Phoenix Wars? It could be a
it
quick
could
game
turn
over.
into that? It could potentially could, but if it turns into that, Trap's actually ahead on that front.
Yep, we do have a Twilight Council going on for Classic, so he's just going Oracle in the blink, which I assumed would be Oracle. But now he's gonna see the Phoenix here.
He's not
Double
making another
Stargate.
Phoenix though.
Oh, but the
Classic's
Adept-
not making the Phoenix.
Yeah,
so
but
we're
the
not gonna
Adept's
have
getting
Phoenix.
3 kills, and he scouts the double Stargate. Oracle's coming in. Phoenix is moving out. Isn't gonna catch the Oracle. Trap is gonna miss this Yeti, and that is a big problem. So you ready to cast?
Oh, he's
Yeti?
actually going to get at least 2 or 3 kills here. Oh, wow. Oh, this is bad. That's bad. And he's going to recall it out. Oh, he got it out in time.
Yep. Yeti Thorn, I'm assuming I thought you might have been talking to Magnus then. He goes, so will you be casting the Esports World Cup qualifiers on the 4th of July, or you be too busy with the UK elections? I don't know if I'm in the Esports World Cup qualifiers. I would consider it. I'm sure everybody and their brothers would
Dave,
be
get that
casting it.
oil money.
Yeah.
I
just
think
said-
Trap's a little flustered right here. He is way behind now. Oh, that's just the best case scenario for Classic right there.
Yeah. That certainly is. Oh, Magneth. I remember what it was. Magneth, if Magneth's still there. I messaged Magneth something. I made a spicy comment and I was just trolling and I go, maybe I trolled my way too close to the sun, Yeti, in chat. You guys got to hear this. So Bruno saw this earlier and it was just a tweet on the Esports World Cup thing. And like, who do you want to see be the next caster? I'm like, yeah, you guys can get a hold of me when you start selling beer. I literally tweeted that. And I'm like, hopefully that doesn't bite me in the ass. But I was literally just trolling. I wasn't like being a total troll, but I'm like, I do like my beer, and I'm pretty sure anybody in the Starcraft side of the Esports World Cup would know I was not being malicious. That's what I was going to ask you, Magnus, but you gotta say that is kind of based. Let's be real.
Magnus, you're not wrong. It definitely was not the cleanest play, but I mean, not even Plastic a little bit credit.
1 second, Magnus, as we get in. Yeah, it looks like he's going to wall this off. The Phoenixes are not ready. The battery going down's rough, though, as the Stalkers come in. Magnus, what I said was literally, I go, yeah, you know, because they made a meme, who do you want to see as a caster in Esports World Cup? And I never would say something on that, like, hey, I want to cast this or whatever.
Oh, his Immortal may not even...
Oh,
it's going to be close. It does get it out.
Yeah, hang on. This is weird. This has changed the play here. Double Stargate Phoenix Immortal. Let's get into that in a second. Thank you, Thorn. More or less something to that effect. Yeah,
Dave wants the World Cup trophy, but filled with beer. That's what he wants when he's casting.
Yeah, exactly. True. Well, actually, Trap's kind of holding, and with an Immortal, it's going to be...
He's actually doing better with this defense than I thought he would. And he's actually...
Classic's cooking, though, on 3 bases is the big thing.
The only thing is that Trap's he's not been continuously making probes, so now Classic's just flying ahead in the economy.
Well, yeah, he couldn't. He lost a gate. He had to build things. He wasn't planning on it. He is going to take the side base, but there's going to be a War Prism, and he can just blink over things. Trying to traverse. Oh, scouts at the Phoenixes, though, and is going to lose.
Alcohol's not allowed in Saudi Arabia. I don't want to go there.
Yeah, that was my point. I was trolling. Rumor has it there was talk of stuff, though. I was just joking around. GG. Classic takes it. Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah, he's just,
there's nothing you can do there.
Behind.
Sorry, I got yeah, I got a little sidetracked with my own bad joke. That's what I was going to ask you, though, Magneth. I'm like, I hope I didn't offend anybody there. I was literally kind of being both matter of fact, because it's Dave. You know, if I'm going out and traveling on stuff, and well, it depends, you know. It was more for memes, and I thought about it after. I go, that's probably not what I should have said. Well, yeah, true. But if I was going out to Riyadh, I'm sure I'd be out there for like a week or two. Not saying I couldn't do it, though I have been drinking a little too much. I'm crazy. Oh, dude, trust me, I would actually love to go for the food. I was gonna say, like, as much as I joke a bit, I'm like, I would love to go, if nothing else, for the food. I love Middle Eastern food and Mediterranean food. Literally my favorite. I don't know. I like all sorts of food, but it's definitely, I eat it enough where I could easily say that with no problem. Who's Astray going up against? Look, if I was to guess, it's Beyond.
Yeah, it's
Beyond Estrella. And I'm going to possibly cast replays of matches we don't get tonight, maybe another day. So yeah, it's going to be Estrella Beyond. We're missing that, but this is, hey, it's PvP or not.
Well, the way
Trap
that
and
looked, it
Classic.
didn't look too good for Trap. I hope he can clean it up
Yeah, I was
a little
hoping it
bit.
wouldn't be a throw. It's kind of cool to see Trap coming back. I hope Stats isn't like tilted out of stuff because I doubt it. Stats hasn't played in the last couple. We'll see what happens here. Either way, there's no bad side to this bracket in my eyes.
No.
I wouldn't have minded started with Mio Micah and DeAndre Goo, with Dark, with anybody. Dark and Gemini, obviously. Chicken Man, I just knew would go in for Dark and Gemini first. That's why we didn't go there. The unside, anybody. It was all good.
Knowing this map, Dave. Oh, anyways, well.
Yeah. Oop, let me correct the score. And here we go. Want to do it, Yeti? I know you want to do it.
Spawning in the top left-hand side of Ghost River as the blue Protoss player. He's back. It is Trap.
His opponent, the upper right-hand corner from Twisted Minds. He's red. Give it up for Classic. The chin toss.
The ultimate chin.
You need your 15 points back? 15-point TTS back? What do you mean? Oh, yeah. No shot with this stuff, Magneth. There's a character limit you can even use, and I'm paying for that. Now you're all out of points, Rip. Means I gotta start streaming at more Magneth-friendly times. So you can get those points back.
Hashtag mag time.
Mag time. Nice, yeah.
Hashtag Magnum PI.
Magnum PI, yeah. We'll see. I might have some stuff I can do at times, Magnum. You can refund your points.
I was
if you're a
actually,
mod.
before the game started though, Dave, I was going to say on this map, wouldn't double gate be better? And then they're not going double gate.
Yep.
Because it's such a short rush distance.
Yep. Magneth didn't realize that the reason I gave him mod was more than that. Is infinite points practically if you want.
Can I call you Magna or Magneto?
Because of a small Danish shot. Is it really? Huh. Sorry. I didn't know. Are you joking, Magneth? I don't know. I think he might be joking.
I have 114,000 Dark Templars.
Magneth, as you know, the Yeti and I, this is America, baby. I don't understand the EU jokes. Even though I get informed from Roddy.
I'm just going to call him Magneto. Magneto's cool.
Magneto. How you doing, Teddy Trip? DS Moth. Alright. Because Mag is a child. Mag is a young... Oh. Fair enough. Alright, we're kind of side. It's alright. Friday. We're chilling. For some of you, it's Saturday.
We have a Century coming out for Trap Stargate opener for Classic. I think this means a Robo opener for Trap, right?
Not necessarily. A Stalker Sentry. That's actually become quite the meta. Stalker, it's kind of always been to a point, but since Sentries have been reworked, we've been seeing a lot of Immortal builds. And I
like the Sentry rework for PvP. It's the only matchup it actually did something.
Yeah, right. Well, it did. Yeah, actually, pretty much. You can get them out faster, though, for Terran and Zerg.
I think it's going to be a Robo here from Trap. I could be wrong.
Mm-hmm. One thing I never tested was the light armor tag with Banelings. It's the only thing I didn't think, I've noticed really as much, because usually if you're using a Sentry against Banelings, it's to Force Field.
No, Twilight, okay. Twilight, that makes sense too. The Oracle opener again from Classic. He's looking to do the same move. He'll probably fork it around.
Yeah. I was going to say, Eddie, sorry, as you got into it, I apologize for not getting there. You know how it be. We be vibing. But yeah, I was going to say that he's opening kind of like I do, just 3 Sentries.
It looks very safe, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like,
you're just not safe against like a
Oracle
DT
is going to
rush.
pass in the night again. Oh, he has no vision up there. Wait, what's that Oracle doing? Oh, it's just chilling.
Yeah, he's chilling, waiting. but the fact that there's 2 shield batteries, like one is, both are far to the left. I don't like that as much.
Does that heal the ones up to the right, Dave? Will that reach?
No, he's gonna have to pull him down to the. He can pull him to the shield battery though. All right, the 3 sentries are pushing, trying to.
Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that move.
Yeah, pulling it away from the shield battery, but he's almost. He might have another force field available in a minute, but battery overcharge isn't getting the 2 oracles. Just don't give a damn about any shield batteries. The shield battery overcharge.
Here we go again. Come on, Trap.
Well, now that they're disjointed, yeah, it's gonna.
He's still okay in workers. He hasn't lost enough to where it's like game ending damage.
Billy.
Have some fun.
Wow. Pilly's done. You were actually laddering today, Pilly. I was happy to see it. Good job, Pilly. Thank you for the raid. Guys, make sure you follow
by the way,
Pilly.
much faster for Trap.
Oh, yeah.
Light years ahead.
Oh, yeah, he opened Twilight. He's going to have that faster blink. He's got to defend against these Adepts and Oracles. Kills the 1 Adept. It's basically just fine there, but the 2 Oracles... Oh, well, one's going to go down. Almost.
Talkers are in good spots there, though. He almost got that Oracle.
Yeah. Classic's got to be extremely careful there. So the army supply's pretty close. Guys, did Pilly end up on some wins? Did he play some Star Auction? That's the more important part than the ladder, almost, even with Pilly now. So he's got to get.
By the way, Trap's third base already halfway done.
Yeah, he's looking like he's cooking.
He is in a good spot here.
The only thing I don't like is he just has the 2 gates. He's just getting his 3rd now. So Classic could get aggressive.
He should start adding gates, though. I think he's going to go up to maybe 4 or 5.
Yeah, he's going a gate and a robo. So he might go into Immortals, too. Yeah, Trap's looking a little better this game, to say the least. The 3rd base is nice.
Oh, much better.
And I love the fact that these sentries are still alive, so we can keep shooting out hallucinations. Trap's still guarding both bases with Stalkers. I say both. He has 3, but you know what I mean, because of...
I'm just looking at this from, like, if I was playing PvP, I'd rather play the Sentry opener. But, you know, I understand Classic's opener, too.
It's standard. It's just standard. Yeah, it's standard on a 2-gate to open Sentry more often than... I mean, obviously, you could go Adepts, too. There's a lot of things you can do, but usually it's just...
Safety Immortal out against the Blink. I mean, Trap's actually playing this really well.
Yep. Another way you usually go is Stalker, Sentry, Stalker, Stalker. Trap actually is a larger army supply. Both players have Blink, and this is going to certainly favor Trap. Here.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Ooh, actually...
I don't know about that.
It's pretty damn close, but he's going to be able to reinforce immediately. Trap's got it. Yeah, the Guardian Shield that just auto wins.
One little thing is that Classic's Forge is just a hair faster, so if he's on top of that upgrade, he's going to be a little tiny bit ahead.
Well, here's the funny thing is, as long as Trap got it right away, which he did, and Chrono Boost it, usually it kind of evens out when it's that close because of Chrono Boost.
Someone might miss a Chrono on it if the other one's...
Yep, exactly. That's what I'm getting at. It's either missing it or for whatever case.
Trap, by the way.
And 4th base for Classic. So Classic just got his 3rd, and I don't hate that. To take that quick 4th because he's behind. Oh, Big Daddy Immortal's going to be caught.
Oh, good pick off for Classic. He's going to come in. He's going to try to go right for the main.
Yeah, I truly love Classic. I know you're a pretty big fan of Classic too, Yeti. But let's be real. I want to see a game 3 at first. I don't know about
Classic
you guys, Chad.
still has the single most impressive Protoss build I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, absolutely. Classic.
It was against Rogue, and he went Blink Nor Templars to snipe his lair.
That's the Dave.
They killed him.
Yes, that was the most Dave game of old school Dave of all time.
That's the coolest Protoss build I've ever seen in my life.
Yep. Cannon Rush and it started with a Cannon Rush. That's the best part.
Yeah. Yeah, 2019, Magnus. You're right.
Yep, you got it. BlizzCon.
I think it was game 2 or game 3. I'm trying to remember. It was
I think it was
game
3.
Game 3.
You're right on the money, though, Yeti, but I think it was 3. I could be mistaken.
No, he beat Rogue. That was the best part.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, all right. And speaking of Rogue, be nice
I'm pretty sure he only built 1 cannon, too. He didn't, like, fully commit to it. He went in to, like, a 2 base after that.
Yep. That was pretty wild stuff. Definitely one of
Actually, you know what? I take that back. That's the most impressive build. The most impressive thing I've seen is SOS cannon rushing Maru and beating him in BlizzCon.
Yeah. And Magnet had a good point. He's like, in an era where the best cannon rushers wouldn't even dare to go less than 2 probes. Exactly.
No, Maru literally died to a cannon rush. It's like, what the fuck?
Yep. That's correct.
No, SOS is like, Maru always used to proxy his barracks, and SOS is like, what if I cannon rush in?
200 IQ plays from SOS. I call SOS the Protoss GOAT for that reason. When you say that too, yeah,
SOS is something else, man. I think he's the smartest player to ever play the game.
Jesus. All right, here we go. Warp Prism going into the natural.
By the way, exact equal economies. Trap will have a slight worker lead coming up, but everything is pretty even here. Except for the army supply.
Oh. 5th base for Classic, 5th base for... This is crazy. Like, this is looking more like a ladder match of PvP. Like, they're both like, I want to win this. In Classic's like, what's Trap got for me? Trap's like, what's Classic
we got
for me?
full board ground pounder style. It's Zealot, Archon, Stalker, Immortal.
Yeah,
Here
this is going to be rough because Trap is down in army supply. And he lost. Did he lose the Prism? No. Trap is pretty heavily down in army supply. Even has a few more workers, so... I mean, there's a lot of... Immortals. I don't know. This is gonna be... Okay, now it's closer.
Dead even army supply. I can't wait to see what happens here, honestly.
Yeah.
Faster +3 attack a little bit for Classic. Just a little faster.
So the War Prism even came back home. This is... There is a difference. There is the Oracle, which is going to go down.
Oh, I like that. Good pick off for Trap.
Definitely a
But I
decent
don't
win
think
to
he
start
can
the
fight here, and I also don't think Classic can fight here. Nobody wants to go through the choke.
He needs max packs to control, so he shows us the clinic. I still think even
Max Pack should play some KSLs. It's online, so.
I mean, if he got up early, like that's the thing is Max Pack's usually is up late. Like I was talking to him, but that would he would hate playing with the ping.
Max Pack ain't doing nothing. He's a Danish prince. Come on.
Or an AI, either way.
Have his butler wake him up in the castle, and he can come win a KSL.
I love it, Yeti. Oh, here we go.
Oh,
base gets obliterated.
Yeah, but I think Trap's taking the better fight here, Dave, at the bottom. I think he's actually getting the better end of that until...
the
Zealots
Zealots
turned around! It's so close!
I think it's about the Immortals. Yeah, but
meanwhile, it's not, but he has the Warp Prism, he can micro that. Well, and the Zealot Warp-In is... Oh, that's money.
Yeah, it's the...
Oh, the workers have been gutted for Trap.
Ooh, that's going to stall the Forge, but he can't lose the Forge, the hard thing, and realistically, there's not a lot
I think
left.
Trap, honestly, after this Warp-In, if he cleans this up, he needs to go across the map. He actually just needs to go for it. He's going to be so dead if he doesn't.
If he can get some damage.
He's so far behind in economy. Look at Classic Bank.
There is an alternative. It is PvP.
And Dark Shrine.
He can do the exact same thing. Yeah, and also there's Disruptors out for Classic. At the same time, the Warp Prism's still a threat for Trap. He is going to go across. He has a Warp Prism of his own. Oh, wait. Is he going to catch his Warp Prism? That's going to be huge if he does. That's pretty big.
He does. Now he can go across. He can freely go across the map. Oh, good Disruptor hit. So Classic's going to take this.
And there's DTs. So that's the thing is, Classic was able to get into the Dark Templars as well. There's no Observer here.
Classic just actually has the better economy. He's just going to overwhelm.
Oh, yeah. He clean house. GG. It's the DT.
GG. Well played. What a good game. That was actually a good game.
That was sick. That was very sick. And, unlucky.
Trap definitely played better that game for sure.
I think for most of it up until the end, I think the decision making of
That Warp Prism coming in with the Zelt Warp in was like.
Well, here's the thing.
chef's kiss.
Trap was actually the first one postured to do that drop. He had a Warp Prism loaded with 4 Zealots. And the problem was he pulled it back because he could just... it looked like he had a read that the army was larger, which is into itself really impressive. I'm also going to get rid of replay stat spot. Rip Dave. Anyway...
Well, historically, Classic, I would say, is better in PvP than Trap, but Trap is probably better in the other 2 matchups.
Right,
but in PvP,
well,
yes,
I mean, you're talking...
Classic,
The hard
yeah.
thing is, too, it's like the same thing with stats right now. I think to compare... Classic's definitely got the upper hand because he's been,
He's been back a little longer, so.
yeah. He's been... And more in tune to the last couple metas, let alone the meta... these guys are getting back in. So I still think Trap played incredibly well.
The Trap showed a lot of promise there. That's...
Yeah, for sure. The thing is, I wish he kind of just went full send with that Warp Prism. Like, even if he just did the drop, he could have got economic damage while that fight was going on. And just tried to hold it, because he ultimately just needed Warpins anyways, 4 Zealots. That was a tough call, That's what I'm getting at. Let's see what we got now. Nightmare beat Mio Micah, so Mio Micah did at least make it to the round of 8. 2-1ing Dong Ragu. Dark versus Cyan still going on. Beyond versus Estrella still going on.
Can we get him beyond Estrella?
We got to see if they're around. They're in game right now, so that's what I'm getting at.
I'd like to see I want to see how Estrella's doing.
Wait, I see Estrella here. Why don't I see him in /KSL? I see he's on my friends list. Okay, now they just... I don't know if they're done with it or...
I would favor Beyond, but I don't know.
Hey,
I'd like to see
Frackle. You Gopnik cuck. Why are you calling me that? Because of fucking Countess earlier? Am I missing the Gopnik meme? Because that word was blocked. And I didn't know why it was blocked. And I go, oh, allow. Because I thought I got debated. So, I don't know. I don't know. Is that why you did that, Fractal? Base Fractal.
Well, Dave, if you think we're going to have a minute, I'm going to go grab some more beer real
Yeah,
fast.
you can. I mean, you're not in the lobby,
I'll
so
be
like,
right back.
I'm going to get us right into one, Yeti. Just check on the screen.
Yeah,
first.
and I'll be right back.
Yep. It's some kind of... Oh, why did you see that in the mod log or something, Fractal? Base Fractal? I just saw the mod actions. Yeah, it's some kind of... Yeah, Countess did something with it. Beyond OP? Beyond 1? Oof. So Beyond versus Classic. We've had this one before. And Dark versus Cyan will be coming up after. I guess we're going to just go here. Yeesh. Go Beyonce. Yeah, that's where we're going. Beyond versus Classic. Unfortunately for Mr. Trap, he was eliminated. Dark and Cyan are still fighting. Dark and Cyan still fighting. Watch, those are going to be like the longest series nobody's casting. Yeah, it's some kind of insight. Somehow was racist or something, and I didn't want it to be on there. I didn't mean to auto... I didn't know. You're going to bed? Oh, good night, Magneth. Magneth, you just are going to bed now? Magneth's just going to bed? Jeez. And I thought I was a degen. It's 6 in the morning or something. It's probably later than that in Egypt, no? Isn't it 6 for you, though? I thought you were about the same as DEST. Yeesh. How you doing, Lebanese Marine? What's up, buddy? Jeff B. Sauce. You dark, meaty hand copy pasta. Jesus. How you guys doing? We're just waiting for our next round. Classic versus Beyond. Chicken Man's gonna be covering Dark Side. Or Nightmare Side. Nightmare / Dark. Unless Cyan does it. Tater Tutor. Got some cats howling. Bear with us, guys. We're just waiting for a lobby.
Am I? Or am I so
Lebanese
sane
Marine,
that
thank you
you
for
just
the-
blew your mind?
Doggy Quest just subscribed.
Thank you for the gifted sub to Doggy Quest. Appreciate you. Dude, seriously. My man. Coming in hot. You return to the Dave streams. All right. Xerox 3000, thanks for the follow. I see stuff sometimes before or after, depending on how it's coming up and whatever. Thank you as well. Unfortunately, I'm not doing all tournaments all the time. It's generally a lot of ladder here, too. And other stuff. I appreciate that, Lebanese Marine. Do I do. I hope you're having a fantastic morning, evening, night, dusk or dawn, wherever y'all be. And as I said, guys, there's going to be coming up at some point. One of these days, it may just work out. We're going to have tempo casting. And at another time, I'm hoping Chicken Man and I get back together, the dynamic duo. And when we get some good coverage and do some casting together. Like the old days, spawning the upper left-hand corner in the red, representing Shopify Rebellion. Give it up for Bia. And his opponent in the bottom right. In the red. Oh, in the blue. I'm sorry, the cat was distracted me. From Twisted Minds, it is classic. That is too funny. Don't roll on the... Yeah, I've accidentally rolled on my cats. This is my cat, Mittens. We call her Mitters. If you say Mitters, I'm talking about my cat. Yeti Spaghetti's back with us. Getting his earpods in.
Dave!
Yeti!
Dave! I was rounding up a cat, I'm sorry.
It's all good. Like I said, I can hear you getting back. You know what I'm saying? It's funny, but I was like, okay, Yeti's coming back. He's getting his earpods in. So.
Oh, Beyond Classic. This is going to be good.
Yep, and Chicken Man said he'd waited out for the Nightmare Potentially Dark series. If Dark and Cyan are still going on, though, Cyan's playing really well, too. He's another up-and-comer.
Cyan is very underrated.
He's gotten a lot better, too. I think he's improved a ton myself. He's always been a little underrated, but I think his improvement's been insane. You know?
Oh, Beyond's getting a little bit cheeky here. A little bit cheeky with a double gas.
I mean, still kind of...
Nah, Marine first.
Well, yeah, this is the cheeky part. He's going Starport. Is this going to be Hellions?
I think this is a Hellion drop.
Yeah, I think this is a Hellion drop, too. Is he going Clement? Do we get a little Clem here?
Might have a proxy Starport here coming in, reactor after that second Marine. Let's see what happens. It could be a Marine Hellion drop as well.
No, for sure. For sure. Interesting, though. Stargate opener.
I think it is. I think it is.
All right, Starport.
Yeah, Marine Hellion. So he's probably going to send Marines into the main, the Hellions into the natural.
Yeah, that's one way you could do it. It could also, yeah, there's a few things. Beyond getting a little cheeky here. Hopefully, in Classic side, he can get a scout. Now, in this case, it's kind of tough this early when you're opening Stargate. Too. Like, either way, it kind of is, but when you're opening Stargate, it can be kind of better and kind of worse. Just because of the timing. It's so fast. You're only going to have, like, Adepts.
It's going to hit quick. You might have
Ooh, Oracle. That's
Oh, this is not good.
that's not good at all. If he was going Phoenix and something, maybe, which I was hoping would be the case, but Classic does
One
like
good
Oracle
thing
players
for Classic, though, there won't be any defense at home. If he straight lines the Oracle, he might be able to do counter damage.
Well, what's funnily enough, Classic's not just sending the Oracle across the map now. I was checking that rally point.
Oh,
He scouted with the
Classic.
adapt. He confirmed there's not like he's like, nah, this is looking possibly.
Now, keep in
aggressive.
mind, Beyond has no expansion. He's pretty much one base all in right here.
Yeah, the thing
So
is,
if Classic even remotely holds this, he's okay.
yep. Oh, the adepts are shading though, and this is going in. It's not scouted. Oh, wait, no, it is scouted. All right, second Oracle isn't here just yet. Oh, full wall basically seals the deal. There's no Reapers to
Oh,
bounce
bad
it in.
news for Beyond. This is bad news.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's even throwing down 2 more barracks. Beyond is completely all in here. He's completely all in on one base.
I mean, I don't hate it to try it, for sure, but Classic had his numbers so far. Let's see if he can hold still.
What a great defense so far from Classic. He might lose the Cyber Core. He could remake in the back.
It's going to sound crazy. Well, not really crazy, but yeah, he's going to want
That's
to
what he's
remake
going to do.
it.
He's
Yeah.
going to remake it. He's just going to give it up. That's fine.
The Vikings, a nice touch from Beyond, honestly. If you're one base all-in like this, he's got 2 Oracles to contend with. Sending Oracles out, not necessarily a bad idea. The Robo is going to be forced to be here, and now all this army in the... Okay, it's not a full wall.
Oh, I don't know about going down the ramp, though. I don't know about
battery
this against
overcharge.
Beyond.
Battery over. Look at that. It's actually smart.
Oh,
Look
now
at that. That was really smart because he can push it back. Beyond can't fight that. And the Oracles are going to go in.
Oh, if Beyond's just gonna
Undefended.
There's no way. There's no way he stays in the game. That's what I mean. If you ever do builds like this, if you make an Oracle, you can just go across the map. I mean,
Well, yeah,
there's nothing.
Depending on what happens, yeah, that was like the perfect. It all depended
They're
on
never
being
going to
scouted.
help you with the defense to just go kill their workers. It's a great move from Plastic.
Yep.
Beyond's trying to drop Micro his heart out here. Let's see if he can get the... Oh, he loses a Cyclone, though. Loses 2 Cyclones.
So the Immortal fell, and
Yeah, this is over.
still decent trades. I mean, nonetheless, dude, there's so many stalkers here.
Well, if you
Doesn't
think
matter.
about it logically, an Oracle's never going to help you against Marine Cyclone, so you might as well just eat it across the map and go for the worker kills.
Although it's 10 points for first and 5 for second, so probably impossible. Sign each
GG,
15
well
ESL.
played, Classic. Well
yeah,
played.
yeah. That's true. Thorn was bringing us the statistician, bringing us the actual facts. It's actually there was a slight chance for Cyan to get qualifications for Esports World Cup. All right. Well, that was interesting. It was definitely a little interesting. It was actually pretty good. If that Oracle was across the map, though, Yeti, I'm pretty sure it would have been a different outcome. The first Oracle, I'm saying. If it was just...
No, first Oracle would have killed
Well,
every worker he had. I mean, it's over.
but he would have had... The whole thing was it was the scout.
Classic
Oracle
was
actually
just in a
helped
good
him.
spot because he scouted it. He actually let the Cyber... I mean, it was a good play for Classic.
Because
all
it was
around.
possible he needed both Oracles to defend, depending on how that played out. You know what I mean?
I don't think Beyond's going to try that again on this map.
Don't
He
doubt
might
it.
go double gas, but we'll see.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Spawning in the top left-hand corner as the red Terran player, it is Micro Jackson himself. Beyond.
And his opponent in the bottom right, he's blue. Taking game number 1 from Twisted Minds. Give it up for Classic.
This map, I don't hate double gas, but I'd like to see Reaper Hellion if he's going to do it this time.
Yeah, for sure. I'm keeping my eyes. I had to pull up my Discord just in case Theory comes in, but he'd probably just message in chat too.
Also, by the way, this map is also very good for an early tank marine push. So
Oh, yeah,
we
Oceanborn's
could see that
definitely.
as well.
Oh, see, Beyond's a man of many builds, as is Classic. We're curious to see what these guys do.
I think it's going to be double gas. We're about to be able to tell. Okay, so it's not going to be double gas. So
Damn
he
it.
is going to Reaper expand.
I just realized something. Hero didn't play. Hero was signed up earlier, and I should have messaged him. He's probably like, wow, Dave doesn't like me anymore. He didn't do his weekly reminder to come play.
Look at Classic. He's just like, you're going to proxy marauder me, aren't you? Mm-hmm. He's just over here with the probe. He's like, oh.
Well, yeah, Classics, you know. It was Cure. He's like, Beyond can do it too. I can't trust these Terran. Looks much better than the relapse I just had of playing Warcraft 2 again.
Oh, Beyond's just doing the standard of the standard.
Nice.
It's going to be a Marine expand into a factory, so very nice.
Hero's never going to play again. Doom of Blanche, it's all my fault. True. It's like
Build I'd love to see is a 3-Rex, but I don't think Beyond does that in TPP.
Guys, it's just like every time Goblin loses a game, it's my fault. So if you ever see Goblin and you're in his chat, if he's streaming and he loses a game, just play Goblin. Is it true? Is that Dave's fault? Watch what he says.
Dave,
I guarantee you Goblin will say yes.
Dave, we have a tech lab going down at Marine. This is not normal.
Yeah, this is the Marauder. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I honestly don't like this build at all. If it's Stargate, maybe in a weird way. Because it's going to be an Oracle probably, or Phoenix, but...
I think it's...
Yeah, it looks like it's Stargate. Classic loves his Stargate openers. I'll be honest. His stuff plays out like...
It's technically the safest opener. Technically it is.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many things now, though. So many people have been... Like, even Max Packs more often than not goes Blink.
Freak Show, that's me every ladder game I play on the day. I'm just like, what are they trying to do now?
Oh, I'll go... Yeah. Yep. All right, so here we go. Nice save on the SCV from Beyond right there. Loading it in. Is going to deflect this for a moment. The concussive shells is finished, and the 2 Marauder push.
Gonna survive.
Oh,
oh
no, yeah.
Well,
yeah, no, I was a little early.
There.
So you really need... That's the thing with this. Is usually... If it was a blank opener, I'm just surprised there's no shield battery. Like, a lot of times you go, oh. You just hold with a shield battery, you know what I'm saying? 2 Stalkers, a shield battery, and a depth.
Second rack Cyclone, so it's not all. I mean, he's not doing anything too crazy. I think he was just trying to catch that adept.
I'm not with the Cyclone here and stuff. I mean, he has the possibility of getting a little aggressive. You know.
Another Oracle coming up for Classic, by the way.
Wait,
exact same opener he had last game.
Yeah, the Cyclone's out for that reason. I think for
very
the
early
Oracle.
third base.
Yeah, it's sub 4-minute third base. Interesting.
Ooh, I don't hate it though against what Beyond's doing. I think that's a good move from Classic.
A little risky, but he's cooking over here. It's probably just gonna be Phoenix Colossus after this.
Classic's doing like a weird variation of the Oliveira TVP build, so he's not gonna be able to put on any pressure to Classic here soon. I like the early third.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like a weird 3-Racks factory, kind of.
The only thing is, when you get stem, you always want to wait for those first 2 medevacs. You don't just want to YOLO win with, like, bio with stem, because you're just going to lose it. And the Oracle's coming in. There's a Cyclone and Marines.
Yeah, Beyond's going to be able to defend that fine.
That's what I'm saying. From Classic. Good pullback.
The double
You can
Oracle.
actually use those for stasis now. I think that would be the best move.
Like, the Oracles will be helpful against 3-Racks, but he's going to have no... He's literally just cutting out Phoenix, which I guess is good because 3-Racks, but 3-Racks Factory, etc. Still think Phoenix can be okay, depending on the Marauder count. It's probably going to be...
I actually love going right into Robo Bay like he's doing. You can actually just stasis if you want to.
Yeah, it depends what it is. If it's 3-Racks, then definitely Robo Bay.
He sees it.
And he has the Immortal popping, so that should be a hold. Mortal should be able to waddle its way in over in time.
Now, make no mistake, this push from Beyond is actually pretty scary right now.
Oh, God, Beyond got the Oracle. Yeah, as we're going in. There's actually one really damaged Oracle on Death's Doorstep, and the other one fell, so that's going to be, like you said,
he's got to watch out, make sure he doesn't just YOLO the Cyclone in and eat it into the Immortal, though. That's a big thing here with this push.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the stasis on the ramp. Perfect.
He almost lost this guy, too, though. That's what I'm saying. Losing one Oracle is rough already as it is, but when one's that, almost that he had a chance of it not landing it. That being said,
Oh,
Colossus is a
BN.
ways away. We got some Phoenixes coming. This is what I'm saying with a build like this
Oh, yeah,
factory.
take a third base, my friend.
We don't have any Phoenixes. And that could be.
There it
Oh
goes. There
no! Here
goes the
comes the
third
dash.
base.
The double drop. And BN's gonna probably push pretty quickly in there, but Colossus is coming out. Oh my god, he almost killed the
He's got to be
Robo.
very careful. He's got to be very careful with these pickups. Now he sees the Phoenix Colossus. He should go home. I
Right.
would not stay here.
Yeah, he's going with this other left flank though with the Cyclone, the Marauders.
Just can't do much.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
gonna-
he's losing the Cyclone yet. I mean,
Well, these are slow zealots too, so it's not like they can really do a whole hell of a lot other than buffer. In fact, there's no Twilight Council because he can't really get it. Oh no, he has a Twilight Council. He's not got in charge. He really didn't have the money. He's getting Phoenixes to help defend it, but he's really going to want to invest 100 gas into charge here pretty soon.
he doesn't have charge already?
Nope.
Oh, that's actually kind of a big deal with
Yeah.
this build.
Extended Thermal Lance is going to maybe hold. No, it looks like he's
Oh,
gonna be.
beyond! No, the battery overcharge is clutch!
That was so close. Classic actually responded as good as he could right there and got maybe a little lucky, but I think where he's not lucky is he's
Oh,
not
Beyond,
realizing
for
he
the
doesn't
love
have.
of God, make a second starport.
He just realized he didn't have charge. Beyond does have the third CC behind this though. It's actually really good.
Starport, you need it.
I'm gonna say it. That's why battery overcharge was added to the game since all the other patches before. It was really for PvP, but this is another example why it's
It's for PvT too as well. There's
Yeah.
a lot of pushes Bear could do. If you didn't have it now, you would die.
yeah.
Everybody forgets they made STEM research faster.
Yep.
Like a lot faster. You have to have it.
Not like the old days, exactly.
Two-one for Beyond. Hopefully he starts +2 armor at the same time. I love the upgrades being cheaper for Terran, by the way. I think that was a good change.
Yeah, no, I agree. That was definitely
I think that's a good quality of life change for Terran. Like,
Sure.
everything is so expensive once you get up to, like, the 2-2 stage for Terran that it actually comes in handy.
yeah. It's not
Just
like
that little bit.
it's not like it's gonna push for like TVP 2-2 timing attacks, but it just helps you get it.
It's just so you can get up your tech a little bit faster and you don't have to.
Like, say you're getting pushed in and you hold some bullshit and you literally had to squeeze out whatever gas you had at that moment. I'm thinking gas in particular. Could even be minerals. You
I
have a
still
chance
would
to
love to
get
see
your
Beyond
upgrades
add on
easier.
one more starport. I'd love to see that. Then he'd be fine on his production for the late game.
Thorn Chicken Man's going to be covering Dark versus Nightmare, but if this is done earlier, then yes. Classic one right
Classic
here.
playing this perfectly, by the way. He's even getting +1 air attack. He's getting ready to go up to carriers. He's
Yeah.
getting prepared for the late game.
He's got Storm. I mean, like, that's the
Yep.
other.
I
I
mean,
would actually say,
he's gonna turtle. Classic, all he has to do is turtle right now.
Ghost be damned. I'm still a big fan of Storm.
Oh, well, you gotta have
It's
skill to use
for the-
Ghost now. You don't get to hit him with a PvP that takes half your army out anymore.
I mean, yeah, it's mostly for. In my eyes, it's just you need it for. You always did, even for Vikings. Like people.
it's zoning. You
Yeah.
can zone everything.
Exactly.
You could actually just throw down a storm. Like if he was coming up the ramp, you could just throw down a storm just to keep him from coming up the ramp for a second to buy time.
All right, nice zealot run bys too. Gonna force Beyond all the way back and
Fleet bacon on the way. Second starport finally comes up for Beyond. It's way late, in my opinion.
a little. Yeah,
I hate to critique Beyond, but sometimes he gets a little bullheaded. It makes me mad because he's actually really good at the late game.
Yeah, he didn't build a second eBay. I mean, he wanted to. Oh, he did. He's forgetting to use the second eBay. Like, Beyond moves. I love Beyond.
The fleet bacon, baby Thorn. Fleet bacon.
Exactly. How y'all doing, chat,
Oh,
guys?
Beyond at this point is actually going to need to get his fourth base saturated, go up to like 75 workers, and then get a third starport.
I mean, it is kind of close, but the upgrade. Oh, he actually. Classic had slouched on his upgrade. We're saying this. He spent all of his money in tech, which I guess is fine as long as you remember the upgrades. But he's going to want to double forge this. I know he's going into Sky Toss, but
Yeah, he should be growing forge. You're right, Dave. You're right.
he should be getting another forge because he needs to
Look
catch
at all the
up on the
money he
upgrades.
has. He'd easily afford the upgrades.
Now, he doesn't have to because he's against Beyond, and Beyond has 2 eBays, but he's using 1.
No, but I mean, you're looking at a 2-1 against a 1-0. That's actually a pretty big deal if Beyond attacks right now.
Plus 2 attack.
All Beyond has to do is make Vikings ghosts, and he's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Beyond has plus 2 attack.
Good
and
goal.
plus-
That's stasis.
Jesus, the stasis. The
That's
Oracle
why
will
you
live.
make the oracles and keep them alive.
Well, he
friends.
lost
That's
it
why you
now,
do
but that
it.
was a money stasis right
Actually,
there.
he's going to be able to instantly storm this. Oh, but
Yeah, that's most of his ghosts. That's most of his ghosts. This could be crazy. We got to see
This
how
army's
this
going to
plays
be
out.
wiped, though. If Beyond's not careful, it's going to be wiped.
Classics could. Oh, look at the preemptive storm. The Colossus on top of it. There's so many.
Oh,
Vikings
Beyond
here.
just taking a much better fight here. He
Yeah,
actually
that was
gets
a
off
little
D&D.
ballsy. The reinforcement just ended. Honestly, that was a bit of a fool's errand. For
Oh,
Classic,
I hate
and
to
the
say it,
movement
but
is
that's
praising him,
GG
but
right there.
That's it.
That's what it comes down to.
that was a little like I know you're like that you can just when he walked forward and how he kind of held on the. He was too
Walking the
overconfident.
High Templar forwards was the big mistake. Like, he got a me-impede.
Yeah, well, outside of that, even before that, everything there, the Vikings. Once he saw the Vikings coming, he should have backed off. At the very least, the Colossus. There's no way you're holding on that. But
Well,
yeah,
if he
it's-
holds the High Templar back, he can literally, when the stasis ward ends, he can storm half of Beyond's army, and he actually just walked him up and got it.
Yeah, I think it was just. Let's be real though. Anybody in chat too. How often do you see that much of a tier 3 Terran army in the bio stage, stasis, and you have an opportunity like that? Just saying. I think even Classic was like, well,
I'm just saying, look at that fight objectively. He should not have sent the High Templars up that ramp. That was bad.
but even
That
the
was a
surround on
really
all of
bad
it,
move.
even the surround on all of it with that opportunity.
I
of
mean,
being
you're
able to-
talking about 3 storms on a clumped up army. There goes
Yeah, he didn't
half
have
of
to-
Beyond's army.
Yeah, he didn't have to leave everything completely surrounded because they will get a hit before that army dies too.
Yeah,
and that's what happened.
just hang back. Just hang back, storm it, and then go.
Exactly. It was just.
All right, so we're going to game 3. Let's see what Beyond does this game. I think Classic's probably going to open Stargate again.
My kitty Mitters over here. He's coming to attack again. All right, it's match point either way. Here we go. Mind if I take him this time, Yeti? We'll
Go
change
ahead.
up.
Go ahead.
Bottom left-hand corner. He wants to take it. He wants to move ahead. It is Beyond in the red from Shopify Rebellion.
Spawning in the top right-hand corner of Astion as the blue Protoss player. One of my personal favorites. It is Classic.
Now, funnily enough, guys, chat, everybody says that cat is like 20 pounds. That cat is just she probably weighs like 7 to 10 pounds. That's all fur. She's just a little fluff. She's a really tiny cat I can pick up with one hand. My other cat is the Chunk, who looks like a tiger. He weighs easily 20 pounds, 25 pounds.
Dude, the orange cats are always the biggest.
Yeah,
My orange cat that I have is the heaviest.
the orange. I think it's all
Garfield,
tabbies.
I call him Garfield, but he's not fat.
Yeah.
But he's still heavy. He's
I think
heavy.
because orange cats are usually tabbies too. You know what I mean? I think it's just tabbies.
Yeah,
in general.
I always said that this cat was a horror. She had a white cat, a black cat, and an orange cat.
Jeez.
And she was a tabby cat.
Yep. That's funny. She'd a white cat, a
I'm
black.
like, oh, that was a cat about town. She was she had a lot of boyfriends.
Too funny. All right. No low ground.
We have Reaper. Oh God, here we go. This is the build I wanted to see. Reaper Hellion.
Yep.
If you're gonna do a double gas, go Reaper Hellion.
Well, in the first game, I don't blame him for trying it out, but Classic had his number. And yeah, let's be honest. I feel like Classic kind of threw that one from his position. Honestly,
No, I actually think he would have. I think he would have stopped that big fight if he would have just hanged back a little bit.
Yeah, he's already
stormed that. He would have literally stormed half of his army to death.
Yeah,
right
like,
off the bat.
Even if he just had some like zealots, he could have used that time to go and do like a zealot run by or something.
Sure.
You know what I mean? And just backed off and
he had the bank. He had the economy lead. He was in a good spot.
yeah.
So we have 2 Reaper Hellion, which is the most standard. I think after the Hellion, he gets either a Cyclone or a Tech Lab. Probably a Tech Lab. It's probably going to be a tank push.
Another Stargate opener from Classic. I think he's just feeling more comfortable with Stargate openers in general, but I wonder if he's going to change it up.
He's going to go Mind Drop after this. I don't hate that.
When it's a Reaper Hellion, I really hope it's Phoenix's. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, Phoenix is actually really good against this opener.
And if you always open Oracles,
He's doing the same build every time.
yeah, I'm not the biggest, like...
I'll
this
be
is the
honest,
reason
if
why.
I was in Beyond spot and I saw that build 2 times in a row, I would 3 racks to go stem Combat Shield and just YOLO with the Marines. I think he'd win the game.
Yeah.
I don't know why he isn't doing it. His micro is so good, I can't believe
It's
he's
gonna
not
sound...
trying.
Yeah. I guess this does hold before workers do fall. The Hellion's still here in Classic.
Ooh,
Not
though,
blocking.
Beyond might have 5,000 IQ. He's going to put a Widow Mine probably in his mineral line to stop the Oracle. He's going to do a Cyclone job.
Yep. Oh, Marine. Yeah, it's Marine.
Oh, he's just picking it all up. Okay, let's see. Okay.
Yeah, the Cyclone's going to be back for defense from the Oracle.
Classic's going to get a lot of damage.
Yeah, I think this is going to... This could, like, pretty much end it. See.
No, Classic's going to get good damage here. There's no Viking or Cyclone out.
Well, the Vikings popping in him shortly. I know it's not immediately there. He got a couple workers. They delay the supply depot, but this Widow Mine Marine drop. That's what I was talking about.
Good pull.
That was decent. And the shield battery, coming in clutch.
2 Widow Mines here. Let's see what happens.
No,
the
Classic.
probes! No, the probes!
Okay.
Oh, yeah, he retargeted on the attacks. He didn't retargeted on the probes.
That actually was wow. That was making your life a lot
That
harder.
could have killed like 20 probes.
That was, yeah, that was certainly could have been something.
Ooh.
All right, I like the decision to go into a Phoenix this time.
Yeah, Beyond. He's going to lose the medevac. What's he going to get out?
Oh my God, that Oracle got a ton. There is a Viking out even. It wasn't in position. Oh, it's because he did go 2 Oracle.
Look at the worker count, Dave. He just got so... I told you, if you go Oracles, just counterattack.
Yeah, you got to, but sometimes it's situationally too. Is the fact that he went with 2 Oracles on 2 different... This would have never happened with both hitting the same angle. This was a multi-prong from Classic with both Oracles going into each mineral line.
Yeah,
That
that's what
made
you
the
do. Send
yeah.
them across the map. They're never going to be good on defense.
Right,
Just
but
go for
but
it.
if he went the 1 mineral line, I guarantee you that would have been different because BN would have been right on it. So Classic basically bamboozled him a little bit. Let's see what BN could do.
Great
Speaking of
play.
bamboozling,
Great.
It's gonna
I
be a
like the
Viking.
Widow Mine at 3rd, by the way, from Beyond. Good spotter. The Vikings should be
Got it.
fighting this. It would have actually won if it would have started fighting it.
Okay, here's the Liberator. Liberator should go down, but it's going to take out 3
the
stalkers.
medevac goes down, though. He's got to run.
Yep, 8 SCVs fell behind this.
Beyond
looking good
is
for Beyond.
pretty dead in the water. He's going to have to pull a miracle here.
Yep. The only thing I can see is an overzealous Protoss throwing in a fight. Which we do see sometimes more often than we should.
Underused word? You want an underused word? This is a cornucopia Protoss strategies.
Yep.
How about that?
A cornucopia. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, he actually can just do this. He can just walk up in here and kill him.
GG.
Yeah, GG. Well played.
Yep, that certainly was Jover, as TBD said. We had a good series.
Wow, Beyond did not play like I expected him to. He was a little off kilter there. He played some weird stuff.
Yeah, we might be waiting for a little bit here. The cornucopia build. True. Doom of Melanchi is like that. I think we'll use that. The cornucopia build.
Would you like to see a cornucopia of Dark Templars?
Let's be real. A cornucopia is like every fucking late game PvZ game you see of a Dave Testa army. Over here, we got 2
That's
Colossus.
actually pretty accurate, yeah.
Yeah. Like 8 High Templar, 4 Sentries, 7 Blink DTs, A couple,
gateway
a
units.
couple zealots. Insert random gateway units here. Nightmare and Dark are still going on.
Dave's like, why build zealots when I can take another base?
Yeah. Who needs an army? We're just gonna build like 3 more Nexus. Let's go. We're gonna have a regular cornucopia of Nexi.
That's right.
Yeti sounded like butthead there, Jenkins. Would you like to see a cornucopia of Dark Templar?
Hey, Yeti. Hey, Dave. They call me the Cornholio.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. Oh man, Chicken Man's covering Dark and Nightmare. Looks like they're only in game number 1. So we are probably Thorn's right. We will catch into that. We will certainly catch into that one. Dude, Chicken Man and Steadfast had me cracking up so hard in that finals of fucking the Caster Safe House. That was actually really fun. I gotta say. There was something I put in for entertainment value where I was legit just pissing. It was that. We're just chilling. It's Friday. Fluffy, man. I don't know where Charlie is, my chunky cat. I'll show
I
you
still
guys.
got my Fluffy. She's right up here on my keyboard.
Yeah, Yeti's got his kitty.
My little tabby cat. Right up here on my keyboard.
All right, let's see here. Looks like Dark and Nightmare probably might be fighting here for a bit. We'll see. Nightmare's actually playing that pretty well too, but he is... no, it's looking pretty normal for PBZ, ZVP. Normal relative compared to playing against Dark, I should say, for being 12 minutes in and actually not being just dead. Doing okay. As the Protoss player. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Say what you will, chat. Dark is fucking terrifying. They don't call him the final boss for nothing. Omega base Dark. Pull up Chicken Man's here. Let's see. I'll pull this up on screen for everybody. As we wait for the game 2. Oh man, Chicken Man. Well, I don't have my other bot on because of the tournament. Chicken Man SC. GG, okay, that's it. We got another game. Boom. Sorry, guys, we're into it. We are now going into Dark versus Nightmare. Oh, in a second. I got too much shit going on here. Winner goes on to fight. Classic. That was crazy, Yeti, you know? I think I lost Yeti. Yeti spaghetti? Yeti must have to go grab something.
No, I'm back. My cat fucking muted my mic.
Wait, did we miss the game already? Uh-oh.
What?
I think I missed the game. Shit.
So who's winning Dark and Nightmare?
Believe it was Dark. I'm going to cheat and wait 5 seconds for Chicken Man Scream to come back up. We'll find out. We'll have to see. You know, I'm proud of Mio Moika. I'm still. Let's go back to that after. Just to, at least we gotta give that man some kudos for taking a series off of Dong Rigu. The Dark did take it. It looked like it at the end of it. Dark was pushing his side of the map. You want to do the honors, or shall I, Yeti?
Go right ahead, my friend.
You sure? All right.
Oh yeah.
All right, spawning the upper right-hand corner, Ghost River. The red Zerg drones. Give it up for Talon Gaming's Dark.
Spawning in the upper left-hand corner of Ghost River is the blue Protoss. It's everybody's worst nightmare.
All right. The rush distance is so short if you're doing any remotely standard hatch timing. It will be blocked even on a pylon. Like, you don't have to send a pre-pylon probe unless you're going like 14. A lot of Zergs will like even 14 hatch now against Protoss on this map, I've noticed. I can't say I blame them. But anyway, usually a 15 hatch has become kind of a meta build, but Dark's just going 16. 16, 17, 17. Looks like we got a standard opener here.
Standard from both.
Nightmare's preemptively rallied his
The only
gateway.
thing is he's going to go Nexus before Core, which is, I mean, that's not off too much, but...
Nightmare's trying to cosplay as Hero right here. Look at this. He's got his... Maybe that's where Hero is, guys. Hero's actually... This is my theory crafting of where Hero is right now. He's probably sleeping, really, because he's a degen. But anyway, my theory craft of where Hero is...
Another KSL. He's just like, man...
No, he's actually over here playing... He's coaching Nightmare right now. He's like, all right.
Make it a probe.
He's like, look how this Adept's rallied right there. It looks like something Hero would do. He's like, yo, we're going full send with our first Adept. No fucks. You know what I mean? Alright, looks like it's gonna be a Stargate opener from Mr. Nightmare. And that it is. How you doing, Danielle Lazo? Funny name because Premier Finals win rate wasn't that high. That's true, random hyper one. Sorry about that. I didn't say that forever. And Hans Muff's high as well. If I didn't say hi to you and you're sad.
0 fucks, and if you have fucks, why do you hold them back? That is a good point. Not smooth.
Yeah. You know what? That's a question you're gonna have to take up with the Department of We Don't Give a Fuck.
Let's ask Neil deGrasse Tyson about that.
Let's ask you might want to ask somebody in the Department of Giving a Fuck. What I was gonna say. That's the only way you can answer that, ironically. No fucks given. You have no fucks to hold back, and...
Well, Dave, you know where I'm from. My street's called, I wish a motherfucker would street, so...
Wish a motherfucker Wood Street. Alright, so the chat, here we go. We're going full degen mode here. It's very likely we'll see a third Nexus. We'll see the next bit. But not before we have some defense here. Oracle Stalker and 2 Adepts are going to defend. And there's a decent amount of links here from Dark. Dark might try to get a run by, alternatively. Probe is going to be intercepted if Nightmare's not... Hey, yo! Nightmare! Okay, actually...
What?
Yeah, but it still screws him up. It's going to delay the hell out of his third base. He was so hoping to get it a good timing. And I think he would have if he was just... He was too busy worried about that Overlord. Like, that definitely... The Lings were definitely
The way
envisioned.
Dark's playing, though, I think he's going to hit him with the sauce when that Roach Horn finishes. I think it's going to be some saucy stuff.
Well, right now it's defensive. He's got a Spore. It's possible. I mean... Sometimes Dark's feeling tired and stuff. Maybe he just takes that time. He's like, we're going
Dark
to play
just wants
straight
to
up.
go to bed. He's going to go Roach into Speedling.
I don't think it's even that. He's literally... Dark's right now macroing, and he's got his baby in the other hand. Like, Dark's doing this. He's literally playing with his...
I can press the R key. I can press the A key. Here we go. Roach into Speedling all in, just like I call him. Here
I
we
can
go.
picture Dark with a baby in one arm. He's got his mouse in the other, and he's using 2 feet on his keyboard. Like... Oh, yeah, there's the queens. There's the roaches. But the oracles find this kid shit, and one of the queens, it's not exactly ideal. When behind Dark Shrine...
Dark has got the sauce. Here it comes.
Well, here's the thing. This is going to be all a matter of... Like, the rush distance is so small. The queens get there fast. this is about buying time. Because if Nightmare can hold this and even maybe lose the third base, he has DTs coming. And Dark will not have a layer with this push. Dark's the best at teching up in the
There's
west,
no
the
tech
east, the
with this
north,
game.
and the
It's
south.
completely all in. He's going for it.
Yeah. It's a
And
matter.
I think he's probably got this one.
He may, as I said.
Oh, the queens are here now. Now we're in trouble.
Okay, battery overcharge is activated. There's nothing in the wall.
Dark
Sentry
Shrine
is
is
going
about
to drop
to finish,
this.
though, Dave. Dark Shrine is about to finish.
The Cyber Core is a tasty treat for Dark. 2 of the gates are going to be depowered from this. One Artosis pylon, and that's exactly what I was saying, Yeti. That Dark Shrine is the hedge bet for Nightmare, basically.
But how much damage is he going to take before the
Yeah, he's only going to have a few.
What?
Nightmare doesn't have gas. He's warping in. He has money for 1 Dark Templar, unless some were killed that we didn't see. No. Yeah, this is just a lot of damage.
Who cares if they can transfuse off creep? They're queens. They're fucking tanky and they have anti-air.
Yeah, it's you literally. The thing is, he had to spend so much money on other stuff. If there was literally like 4 DTs out, he probably could have held it.
Now Dark's going to drone. He's going to
Yeah.
go back, make an overseer.
He's
then
dead.
come back.
This is looking pretty ogre.
Yeah,
Yep, there's
he's
the
dead.
layer.
Dark, all Dark has to do is make an overseer.
Well, yeah,
It's over.
he already started it. He got the layer behind it. Theory, what's up, buddy? Theory, you're more than welcome to join us. We've had a few here. If you want, you don't have to.
Theory, you're more
I'm just
than
glad we're
welcome, my
talking
friend.
sometimes, because Theory is always welcome here.
Get him in here, Dave. I love
Get
Theory.
in here. I just want to hang out with you, 'cause I love you, bud. Oh, I'm trying to get my Discord. I have so many things open. Everything's bugging out. I have to close out of some things. My game, now I know why it's doing this. I hate Windows. I hate Windows. Hold on. Theory, I might. I'm trying to get in the call. I'm having an issue with everything. Why is the game doing this to me? Now I can't see OBS. Can't see Discord. Can't see. Oh my goodness. It's like got some kind of mouse kit. Yeti, could you add Theory to the call or try to?
Yeah. Hold on.
Because my shit's fucked.
Oh, I got him. I got him. Hold on. one
I got a
second.
screen share for you too, Yeti. He got in the game. I might try to close Discord and reopen it. Wait, we'll see. All right, guys, bear with me. Getting into here. I'm gonna try something here and hope for the best. I am sweating like none other. Join the call. I'm trying to, Yeti. I can't see. Like Discord's messed up. I can't quit out of Starcraft because we're in this tournament. So I have to try to close Discord and reopen Discord. Bear with me, chat, and you guys. There we go. Yo, yo.
Hey,
Hey, there we go. All right, I got in.
where's Theory?
Theory's here.
Can't hear him.
So it's Dark versus Classic. Theory, we can't hear you, bud.
Yeah, I think you're muted or something.
Yeah, I think he's deafened.
Oh.
But now he isn't. Theory, what's up, dude? Theory? Theory. What's up,
Yo,
bro?
yo, yo.
There he is.
Hey,
Yo,
you
yo,
guys.
yo. He's got a trademark on that, too. How you doing, you big stud?
Doing good. How are you guys?
Doing well. I'm sorry about that. Something really, it was like prioritizing the window for StarCraft 2. Like I even tried making it, because I usually use full screen windowed. I would try to open Discord and it was just hidden behind a bunch of stuff and it kept like locking me back to my StarCraft monitor. It was weird. So I just untasked Discord and had to rejoin. Can you guys hear me? What the hell? Guys, sorry about that.
Hello?
It said I was connected at a different location.
Nice.
Because my Discord crashed. Sorry, chat. So I just little technical difficulties here. How you doing? Could you guys hear me at all then, or did I just disappear?
Oh yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, I heard you a bit.
All right, good. Hopefully that took care of it. Hello, Hyper12. We got Theory with us. Gotta shout out my boy Theory. He's one of
Hello,
those guys
everyone.
that's such an OG that he actually has the name Theory on Twitch. Can't beat that. No StarCraft, no nothing. You were the one, the only. So what have you been up to? You said you were playing some games earlier, huh?
Yeah, just messing around, waiting for Battle Aces and Stormgate to release.
I am
but yeah, how you doing, Dave and
Dude.
Yeti?
Doing good. Yeti, how you doing? You gonna catch Theory up to speed on anything here? Because it's been a bit since we hung out.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm the same as always, man. I'm just living life.
Yeah. Honestly, Battle Aces looks fun. What are your thoughts, Theory?
Apparently I logged the second most matches in the alpha, so I've played it a lot.
So you're having fun.
Yeah, and you can only imagine who had more than me.
Parting.
Yep.
Fucking parting. Aye.
Well, Freak Show, we're waiting for the winner of Dark and Nightmare to play Classic.
I'm glad to hear that. Albino was talking. Yeah, well, you know, you're always talking Albino, but he was saying too. He's like, Dave, I don't know. Maybe we'll help you out, and we'll have to get some 2v2 Battle Aces going. But I think
Hell
it's
yeah.
kind of cool to have some. We got different games to try out, but like, I can't wait till it's kicking off there. So we have, yeah, we got Classic versus Dark coming up. By the way, you didn't see that. Or you're in lobby, or you know what I'm saying. You're in party.
Yeah. So is Protoss good now or what? Every KSL I see Protoss is in the finals.
Honestly, like, it's gonna sound weird. I think the tougher spots, the tougher stuff's always still at those high tier tournaments. I'd recommend you check out the interview with Hero from I didn't get a chance to pull that up on stream earlier. Starcraft historian did recently, and it's just recent thoughts on
Can you hear me, Dave?
Protoss. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
You sent it in chat, and I was like, what?
Oh yeah, no, that was before, guys. I couldn't because
Oh.
my thing bugged out.
Oh.
But yeah, like, I don't know. I feel like we're kind of getting somewhere, Theory. That's where I'm at. We're not, like, there, but I do think we have a shot of something. The Esports World Cup, I'm not really sure where we're at just yet for Protoss, for a hope.
Cool.
Would be nice to see, you know. They actually...
What's going on with Dark and Nightmare?
There, you can tell everybody, like, dude, they just nerfed me out of the game. How bad Protoss got. Huh?
That in Stormgate, all the best players are former Protoss players. Just
Yeah, and
wanna
it's
put that out
of it.
there.
Yeah, but apparently
tired of it.
apparently they're all bad, right? You know, right?
Yeah,
Theory?
true.
According to all the
Facts,
other ones. Yeah. Now you're always.
If you're a
cooking.
Protoss refugee, there's new RTSs on the horizon.
Games you can actually have a fair fight, I guess. and possibly new Busto stuff from Change the Change, which makes games fun. Let's be real. Well, I think we're gonna have to dial that back a bit. Theory's just too cracked over here with these Infernals. You're like, damn it! I can't wait till we can. Actually, I'm excited, and I don't want to NDA anything, Theory, but I gotta say, what we did see of the Celestials, it seemed kind of cool.
Yeah, I think the NDA is lifted.
Is it?
I think so.
Well, yeah, to a point. I mean, at least mention what was out already. You know what I mean? Like it's previous knowledge, anything that was shown that was public. You know, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think that would be.
Yeah, the Celestials though are cool. We could talk about anything from the frigate patch. It's been streamed now.
So, do you think you're switching, or are you staying Infernal? I mean, obviously you're bouncing around and testing, but
yeah, I don't know. Everyone kind of looks to me for the Infernals builds, so I feel like I shouldn't switch.
Yeah, you're like, damn it, I jumped the gun. I did it. Maybe you did it right though. You're Zerg this time.
Yeah.
Everybody, Disc was saying that for a while.
But yeah, practicing Celestials and Infernals, so we'll see if I like one more than the other.
Yeah. What happened to Yeti? I'm gonna message him. Sorry, I know it's a little bit of a shit show with a bunch of us in here, and we've had some drinks and stuff too, and a little bit of technical stuff. I think Yeti lost internet or something, possibly. Message him. Maybe he had to dip. That's kind of random. Yeah, he texted me, so I'm guessing something happened. Yeah, he's having computer issues. He said he's gonna have to factory reset his PC. You might want to do that in a whim. Might want to hold off on that tonight when you've had a few in you. LOL. Yeah, he's gonna need some help. Not right now, but I will gladly if he's gonna go to. You know what I'm saying. So, Theory, even though you're a little removed from StarCraft, you think our boy Classic's got a shot against Dark?
Yeah, for sure. I think this can go either way. I haven't been playing, but I still watch quite a bit.
Oh yeah, at least at the least, you know, you always come in to say hi to Dave from time to time. You know, I appreciate.
Yeah, for sure. Can't miss out on that.
When are you going to be streaming next? When Stormgate's fully back in swing, or Battle Aces maybe?
Yeah, probably.
All right, I'll let you do the honors, sir.
Cool. I don't know where your camera is right now, but in the top left, we have the red Protoss player, Classic.
And his opponent in the bottom right, in the blue. Talented is Dark. What you can do is Control-Shift-O. That shows you the player dialog box. Where it says everyone. You can just click on my name, or I don't know what number I would be, honestly.
Nice. Cool. Thank you.
It lists a number, and you can double tap a number otherwise.
I am now in the Dave cam.
Nice. The shittiest obs of all time. But let's be real, I have pretty scuffed obs, Theory.
Your obs is pretty good. You actually catch a lot of the action, and I don't know how you do it like 10 beers in.
Well, I guess just doing it a lot and being into it. But that's what I'm hoping for, is good obs. I can't wait till the obs tools improve in those other games. Maybe that'll be a thing that gets
for
Dave
sure.
a little more invested. You're like, well, there's my boy Dave cooking. You know?
So what do you think he's gonna do with this drone? Think he's gonna build a hatch?
Well, he is. And it's a hatch block. It's not like the we're all in full proxy hatch. This just get economically ahead. All right, Classic not putting too many probes in on this. Only 4. I actually kind of like this. A lot of people have been in debate over the amount of workers to use, but I kind of like 4 theory. I don't know about you.
The math has been done. I don't know if people forgot, but back in Wings of Liberty, someone did the math on how much minerals you lose versus how fast you kill it. And the answer is 11 probes or 4 probes, 4 or 5 probes and a zealot.
Yep.
So I think Classic did exactly the right thing.
But people have been shit. It's funny though. It's only the hatch. Like you said, 4 or 5 probes. It's in my eyes, it's no different than a cannon rush, and stop it at 4 workers. You know what I mean? You get a zealot out too for. It is a little different, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So, see, guys, Theory doesn't even play Starcraft 2 right now. He's been in it so long. He just knows. He remembers more stuff than guys playing it every day. How OP Theory is. Read chat. Your Discord decided. Yeti, do you want it?
I'm back.
You're back? Okay. I just said, I was worried you were going to start factory.
I didn't do the reset. I was like, well, I'll just try to do this, see what happens.
Yeah, I can try to help you after KSL if you want. Real quick, just there might be a couple things.
I don't know what's guys been doing it all night.
If not, I have some stuff I got to do. But I definitely can make some time for you this weekend. Maybe tomorrow even. I'll help you see if we can figure out what's going on, you know? You there yet, or did you crash?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, cool. Sorry, Theory, too. We didn't... You know, it's Friday.
No worries.
So what are your thoughts on this? Decent shutdown. 4 drones going down for Classic. The depth right there. And
that's a pretty big hit early on. I honestly don't know how behind he is from getting hatch blocked, but I feel like he's probably ahead at this point.
Yeah, he did the perfect response, like you said. Yeti, did you see that shit by any chance, or were you fighting with stuff?
I was trying to deal with it.
So, what happened was we got a hatch block. You see everybody pulling like 6 workers and a zealot, 8 workers and a zealot. In Classic, he just did 4 workers and a zealot. And he stopped the hatch block from dark. His theory said, he's like, folks, it's nothing new. We've been doing this since Wings of Liberty. And he actually sent an adept and a zealot across and got 4 drones. I think he's in a good spot.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to see a glaive build. I love watching glaive builds.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that. Going 4-gate glaive, actually. Yeah. He's taking some gas, too. He's cooking. He might go DTs.
I think this is the hardest style of Protoss for Zerg to play. It's very, very difficult to control, and you have to time it perfectly, and then you have to transition very carefully behind it.
Yeah, exactly.
Classic, Hero, some of those guys are experts at this build. I love how Dark felt like he had to remake all those drones, so he's not going to be aggressive and punish the no Stargate, which allowed Classic to go straight into this glaive push. No Roach Warren either. This is really great timing.
Oh, for sure. He's just going for an immoral. Dark is going to have that a decent time Roach Warren, but I'm with you. It's still a good timing. It's going to take a little bit for Roaches to come. It's a lot of queens. Still.
He let it finish?
Yeah, he did. He's going to be fully surrounded by the Lings, but will there be enough? I think. Yeah, I think this was.
The Lings were cleared, though.
He's still going to go.
Oh, the Queen started going up. Look at this. He kind of jebaited Dark.
Oh,
Dark pulled every drone.
A lot of damage done here.
Yeah, even when he's not killing, he forced every drone from the main base. He did a fake out, if you guys didn't notice that. So every drone from the main base went down to the natural. And they're going to have to go back up because 30 drone saturation is just so much. You're just kind of stepping on your workers at that point. Oh my god, sorry about that. Jesus.
Oh, the Warp Prism can't be lost. The Warp Prism dies.
I like this.
I really liked Classic's position until that Warp Prism
Until
died.
that, yeah, that killed all of his momentum right there.
Yeah, because now he lost all the adepts. He really only found 8 drones. 43 Zerglings counts as something, but
Yeah, but
14
when your
adepts in
unit's
the
lost
prism.
us behind this Protoss.
He does have a sizable army. Maybe a couple immortals. He's gonna have a third immortal, some sentries, some adepts, a stalker. Numbers wise, it's looking good. It's the old school way, going immortal, stalker, sentry, I guess. But I kind of would have liked to seen him go into a robo bay or something. It's typically the
He has Robo.
well, he has a he's a robotics facility, but not a bay, so he can't go into
Oh,
like
I see.
disruptors, Colossus.
Oh,
I'd say disruptors.
Yeah.
Everybody usually goes Colossus, but Colossus just sucks against roaches.
I think that would be good if he was macroing, but Classic is not macroing. He's gonna all in very hard this game. This is the fakest third I've ever seen.
Yeah, he's cooking. 3 more gates, no more probes, another warp prism. It's Immortal Stalker Sentry with the warp prism with no stalkers. Dan stalkers. Just go adepts, Immortal Sentry.
Dark
Interesting.
did make 3 spines, so I feel like he senses some aggression. He may not know it's coming, but
Well, Dark hasn't
He's
even
taking
taken
precaution.
a fourth right now. So
Yeah,
he's
Dark definitely
respecting
knows.
that.
He is respected. He's teching up, though. He's going into an infestation pit. That's this Dark that's terrifying. You let Dark tack up. Oh, Classic might get caught off guard. The Lings might be a problemo, too. All right, let's see here. Guys, apologies. My mouse keeps freaking slipping. How my desk is. I think it's time for Dave to rethink his desk and chair situation.
Oh, this defensive position for Dark, though.
It is. Still Classics Army Theory. What are your thoughts with this army? The army supply. Do you think our boy has a chance here?
I think Dark.
A lot of
it's
immortals.
a scary army. It all comes down to the micro and positioning.
Yep.
Oh, Classic's actually trading out pretty well here, though,
Yeah.
against the Roaches.
Look at this fight. The Guardian Shield even coming in clutch here. Guys, I think Classic done it. I could
I
be
think
wrong.
he's
He
got
may.
it.
Classic just killed him. That was
Yeah,
sick.
this is Luca the Supply. Todd's been cast in Home Story Cup. And there you have it. Sometimes it's just
That
the
was
supply.
sick.
Flopper Dog in chat just goes, Classic should probe up. No. Theory call it. That was the fakest third of all time. No, you had DPI problems earlier today? Yeah, it's true. It is a good point, Freak Show. I did. Thank you for reminding me of that, too. That was me. The problem is my hand and me being an idiot. Froshy, Fresh Coffee Pot, what up? Zelane, what up? We got Theory with us, Yeti and myself. Couple guys hanging out, having some fun. As I wind down and focus on, so I'm gonna be, I got some events and stuff planned. Theory, you might be able to steal me from some stuff off stream sometimes, because I'm gonna have to be a good boy with work for a while. I'm all out of PTO. That's how.
Oh, too much Starcraft PTO?
Yeah. No, I literally, today was my last day I had to use for like.
Dave, you got a half year left, man.
Yeah, I know. You accumulate PTO though, so it's not the end of the world. But yeah, if something happens and may or may not be fucked.
Oh, Coffee Pot, what's up, buddy?
I didn't mean to throw you into this too, Theory. We're just chilling. Chat, how you doing?
Oh yeah, I'm chilling.
I'll let you guys do the intros. The Discord thing is what threw me off personally, but
Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Alcyone is the red Protoss player. He's up 1-0. It is Classic.
In the top right, we have the blue Zerg player, Dark.
Yep. Now, not to throw Yeti out, there's gonna be some time Theory. There's somebody. I have a sneaky feeling. Maybe or maybe not, because you used to be an OG player. Did you ever spend some time with Tempo back in the day?
With who?
Tempo.
Tempo?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. I love tempo.
I was gonna say that could be in that you're an OG player too. I'm like, well, one of these times when we have a cast, Tempo doesn't have the time usually because he's always, you know what I mean. He's working a lot, like we all are. I know you are too, and you're doing everything. We're all trying to fit in what we have for stuff. A not drunk Dave, maybe a less drunk Dave. Theory Tempo cast. You can stream
I'd
it.
love to. It would be an honor. Tempo actually coached me in Immortal Gates of Pyre a couple months ago. It was really cool.
Yeah, I played a little bit, but I spent more time talking and drinking with him. But we're gonna do some more sometime too. If you're ever down from Gates of Pyre, you should stream that shit, dude. We like the theory streams.
Yeah, I haven't streamed in a while, but I'll come back soon.
I'm gonna try to get
no one wants to watch
play.
me play old games because I suck at them.
You don't, dude. Yeti, how much? Yeah, Theory totally sucks at Starcraft, still, right?
Yeah, you suck, bro. What's up?
Relatively to my friends, I'm like the worst.
Technically, you aren't the worst, though. You did a pretty good job in ESL there. Remember you played in the quals there? I thought you did a pretty good job for a guy that you're like, I had to install the game, and you're in here. We're in Discord hanging out. Theory's really trying his best and practicing at the last minute. I thought you did quite well.
Yeah, I was preparing for a LAN tournament in my area, so I reinstalled, played in that qualifier, casted with you in the KSL, and I played in the KSL that week. So it was a fun 2 weeks, but then
yeah, you did. I
haven't played since.
Right. It's all good. It's all good. You're playing in other games now, like you said, and a whole bunch of stuff. I'm serious. I'm gonna try to get Yeti to play Gates of. You haven't played that one, have you, Yeti?
Immortal? No, I've not, but it looks fun.
It's a lot different. But I will say this too, like I mentioned in Tempo Theory, it's not even smack talking anybody. I will say this: I played Gates of Pyre actually before Tempo did, believe it or not.
Wow, that's impressive.
Hydra got me in that.
Oh, my boy Hydra.
Yeah. And the game has definitely came a long way, but I will say I was laughing. I go, you could kind of tell other RTSs have borrowed a few things from Immortal. I was noticing as I've been playing them. I was like, I got to talk to Tempo, and he goes, you know, Dave, you're not wrong. How'd you know about that? I go, well, about that. He goes, no shit, you were playing before me. I was like, apparently I was, and I didn't realize it.
I absolutely love in that game the select all unhotkeyed units button. That button is so good. I wish they'd add it in every game.
That literally
I love that button.
Yeah, that's Chef. I saw that, and I'm like, dude, that is probably the best thing that you can just have. Yeah, so Yeti, when you press F2 in chat, Yeti, are you far from your mic? Well, Fresh Coffee Pot was asking.
I don't think I am. I'm right up next to it.
Yeah, he's just quiet. I was gonna say, just so Yeti had contacts in chat, when you F2, if you add units to the control group, yeah, we had a game here, it'll actually remove the units from the control group that you, or from the, it'll remove the units you add to the control group when you press F2. Right?
Yeah, so anything that's hotkeyed won't be selected by the F2 button.
Crazy, right,
great.
Yeti?
That is pretty crazy. All these.
All right.
Another glaive adept opener, by the way.
Worked for him last game. He's going to try it again, but with oracles. I usually don't like glaives after oracles, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, this is very technical, very multitask heavy. He's going to have no defense at home, so he either needs to kill a ton of drones or absolutely bluff and scare Dark from pushing out.
Yeah, and it's Dark. And Dark is playing a little more passively today compared to... He changes it up every so often. I don't know if you guys have noticed that about Dark. He'll be like, all right, we're going to be a maniac and absolutely just hit these crazy Nidus timings and, you know, Queen walks and everything else. And then the next thing you know, he's just... Oh, wait, it's because he scores 1-1, by the way. Sorry about that. I just realized that 0-1. Yeah. Previously, I mean, when Dark was fighting. Oh, wait, was that game 1?
Yeah, I think. Well, I don't know. Since I've been here, it's 1-0 Classic winning.
Yeah, so it is just game 1. I'm mixing stuff up. We were watching. Oh god, I'm thinking of the previous series. The technical issues and everything else threw me all off.
The dips have really caught 'em off guard. A lot of drones are going down.
That they are 6 drones falling. I think we're getting some momentum here. It is +1 melee. There's no roaches this time. +1 melee can be really good against this too, though. But it's all gonna come down to that.
There's too much.
That was a good shade.
Wow,
that was a good shade.
Wow, we got a little bit of Artosis in chat from Dark. www.
I'd be surprised if Dark doesn't do some super aggressive build here.
Yeah, exactly. For that, I'm gonna have to get Danny DeVito with it, guys. No, I'm gonna go Brian with that one. In chat.
Dave Testis
I'm sorry for getting us on a tangent, guys. We'll get back in gear. I'm all excited to have Yeti and Theory more. This guy, I hadn't seen you in a bit, but I missed you, Theory, for real. I do.
Yeah, I disappear for long periods of time and then pop out of nowhere.
Yeah. I am hoping we could play some games in there too. Wouldn't be something you'd be like, oh. Honestly, I didn't put enough time in Stormgate before, but now that the Celestials are in, maybe who knows? Maybe Dave will end up liking it a little more with a different race. You know what I'm saying?
Is that gonna be your faction?
Gotta try to go what appears to be. Dude, they have zealots that are banelings. Like,
yeah, that's nuts. They're like what Protoss should have been. They're like good Protoss or OP version of Protoss, I'd say.
And your base can fly into your opponent. You're like, why proxy a Nexus and battery and stuff when you can just build your base in their base? Move your base, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You want to do the honors theory for this guy, maybe? Change it up?
Yeah, at the top right, he's up 2-0. Been really loving the Glaive Adepts. We have Classic.
Mr. Yeti Spaghetti.
And in the upper left corner of Ghost River, spawning as the blue Zerg, is Dark. Can he make a comeback?
We'll see. I kind of hope so myself, because this is it looks like it could just be a bop, guys, to be honest, otherwise. I'd say well played, Classic, but I don't want to see my boy Dark just go down on his back there, you know? Doesn't seem like the Dark... He's been open. There's not even a pool first one of these games, guys.
I thought Dark might throw a little sauce in here, but he's not.
Yeah, he doesn't seem very... I think Dark's playing, like, original recipe. He's not playing extra crispy right now.
You always got to get the extra crispy.
You know?
Bet you it makes a roach war in this game, though.
That's true. You can't open... Dark is the master of opening standard.
I would love to see roaches into, like, speed things. That's what I want to see.
Yeah. That or, like, a fast layer and something spicy. But let's see what Classic does. He's been kind of changing it up a bit. He went 4-gate glaive, and then he went into Stargate into resonating glaive. Classic's been very consistent. But that was mostly in his games versus Beyond, though, actually, is when we started really catching him. And not so much against Trap. Wait, was Classic playing Trap? Yes.
Yeah, he 2-0'd him, yeah.
Because he was waiting. We had a series before. How cool is it to you, Mr. Theory, by the way, that Trap's back as well?
Yeah, that's awesome. We lost a lot of Protoss players to the military in the last few years, so it's good to see Trap playing again, Classic playing again.
Stats?
On the last year, they're all back, yeah. Stats.
Yeah. Obviously...
We need this, though.
Obviously, Parting. I heard Parting looks like Homer Simpson. That's what you should say after. Like, dude, Parting, you look like Homer Simpson. You should shift the gears. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Yeah, Parting. He was playing in January.
Yeah,
He got to rank 6 or 7 on Korean ladder,
yeah, he
but
was.
he only played 1 KSL and then he wasn't really feeling the game. So he hasn't been playing.
No, I know. I was hoping maybe you'd have some news on that front. Maybe Parting sneaking a few cheeky games in. It seemed like he's done. Who knows though? He might come back. Starcraft may have some more balance changes in his people play stuff. We'll see how it goes. You know what I mean? It's not like if it's the same old, can you blame him? You know what I mean? When he's got to fight against on the ladder too. It's but even you're like, I know you're the wrong guy to say. I know what you didn't like playing against for the longest time. Am I right, Theory?
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason. Me and Parting don't play this game anymore. We're not the best people to go to bring back to the game. I think.
Yeah.
We're probably not coming back. But I do love StarCraft and I love to watch it, but it's just I'm too bad at it.
Yeah, that wasn't the thing. There was this. Some stuff was tough to deal with, but who knows? I was just saying, I'm with you. I could see that with Parting as well, and you'd know better than most of us that it has seemed that way, you know.
Yeah, me and Parting, we talk a lot, so yeah, he's definitely looking forward to trying to win the world championship in these new RTSs.
I don't blame him. There's gonna be money to be made. I'm looking forward to you winning the world championship in one of these tournaments in the New Games Theory.
My dream is to win an A or a LAN tournament, but I will never be able to win worlds as long as Parting's playing.
Hey, maybe it'll be you in Parting semifinals.
That would be cool.
You know, I'm rooting for my boy Theory.
If I beat him, though, it's going to be crazy. I'm going to be calling him Parting the shit boy. There's going to be so much shit talk. It's going to be crazy.
I don't blame you. You guys are bros. You gotta. Would you blame him, Yeti, for giving Parting all this shit for beating him?
Hey, might as well.
They're teammates. They're bros.
Yo, you should hear the shit Parting says to me, man. When he's coaching me or reviewing my replays, oh my god.
I can
doesn't hold back.
I told you just how bad you are.
You're
He
so
doesn't hold
shit,
back.
Theory.
Like, be right back getting my eye drops. My eyes are fucking hurting from watching that
Oh,
game.
shit balls.
Dude, that's hilarious. That's actually really funny, but you're like, yowja, dude. Our
Yeah.
friends Parting. You have to be laughing after, though.
And then he'll be like, "Oh, that was very good. You have a great talent." It's like, you just told me I made your eyes bleed.
Well, they didn't need too much.
Oh god. Yeah, you
I
guys
love that,
do
man.
have Freak Show is calling it. You guys have a love-hate relationship. It's just memes. You can just tell, but you guys are a good dynamic duo. I could already tell.
Yeah, we joke around a lot and play a lot of silly games together. We've been playing a lot of Red Dead Redemption.
God.
Party
Oh, yeah.
really likes Red
That's
Dead
such a
Redemption.
great game. That's one of the best.
Yeti
games
was
ever.
telling me I've never played that game. I need to getRed Dead Redemption. Yeti was trying
Oh,
to
it's
get me to
so
play it.
good.
It's
Yeah,
fantastic.
chat's
Is
gonna
it
go
not?
nuts.
Theory.
That's
you
a
say?
random.
Is it not one of the best games ever?
Oh, it's fantastic. I
It's,
love it.
oh, it's so fun.
I'm getting it. I'm getting it, boys. Fresh coffee pots, like it's so random. I love it. Exactly. This is what happens when you get Theory, Yeti, and Dave together, dude. Theory makes, dude. You have an insane ability to make things random and not drink a damn thing. That's what I love about you, man. You're the best.
Yeah.
That's why your name's
Well, I'm
Theory.
an insider on all this stuff. All this. I'm like that one NA guy that hangs out with all the Koreans, so I know all this insider information of what the Korean guys are up to.
Yeah. Because you have Parting gigs and speak Korean.
You gotta tell Parting he's a cowboy now because he's playing Red Dead.
See, technically, I would be in a little more on some of this stuff because, you know, I
we
know
have
a
attack
I know
going.
oh yeah, it's a dark push. There's the roaches, but here's Stormy, boys.
Can't believe there's storm already for this. Is sick.
Whoa! What?
Oh, the storm!
What?
he still going to have enough to hold, though? That's the question.
He killed
There's
a
just
lot
too
of
many
this, but
Zerglings, I think.
Yeah, I think Dark's got him here.
that was crazy. I couldn't tell you the last
That
time
was
I've
like
seen-
the best case scenario, and Dark still's going to have too much tanking here.
Yeah, it's 37 to 84 supply. But that was still probably one of the coolest things I've seen in a minute. If he killed all the
Dark bringing
queens
the
and the oversoul
sauce. Let's
ones.
go. He's not going down without a fight. Back.
Can they please play 1 hour late game? I'm not done with my map yet, and I'm about to lose my background noise. Oh, I'm sorry, Hyper One. Hyper One's one of our diligent map makers. And he's a team owner and team sponsor and event sponsor. He does a lot for the community.
Funneling in like this.
We'll see. I'm hoping Dark takes it, because if Classic
He
wins,
got the Immortal. He's fine now. He's got it.
this is going to be over if Classic just takes it.
Wow. Classic is so solid, man.
That Blink Micro was actually sick.
That was pretty sick. But the Storms, I think, did actually buy him. Imagine if he didn't have that.
Yeah, Classic also has 2 Immortals about to finish, and if Dark keeps going on this path where he's just like funneling roaches, Classic will win.
Yeah, Dark's got to reconsolidate and tech up. I think Dark should just be Dark. He needs to tech up. Maybe drone up.
He's not going to though. Look at the production tab. He
can't. He didn't have the with that. He was very committed with that push, and he didn't like do that magic that Dark does.
Yeah, you don't transition this late against Storm, I think.
There's no way.
You just gotta go.
He's fighting into the battery overcharge. That might not be the play either.
He's gonna try to target fire the Immortals, I think, or either go for the natural, maybe. Oh, this is not good for Dark.
Yeah, this isn't one of Dark's highlight days of the finals so far. It's looking like, can he come back? It's not looking good. I mean, he's got 90 army supply, etc., and going into +2.
+2 about halfway done.
Yeah, usually, but for Dark not to have an infestation pit and a hive, because that's how Dark usually plays, as you guys know.
Well, theory, I would say his move here is wait for +2 and go for it. Because I don't think he can back row out of this.
Yeah, but the problem is he's going to be assaulted right now.
Well, no, Classic actually can't attack him. He's too much, but...
Yeah, if he... Yeah. Like, honestly, like, Freak Show's mentioning lurkers. I'm like, yeah, he doesn't have a Hydra Denny, but he's just now getting an infestation pit. I was going to say, another thing, there's a couple things we'll see Dark do in these situations when he's on Roach Rav and Lings. I was going to say infest. Dark's quite good at using those fungals and vipers. Yeah, I mean, we've seen situations like this where it's like High Templar Immortals and stuff, and he'd be inducting individual vipers in High Templar. But I don't think we're going to get to that point. Classic is supply block for the moment. Army supply in favor of Dark, but mortal count's looking... It's 5 Immortals. Pretty decent. Some High Templar. Stormy boys. I think this is just going to be like a Mortal Archon charge lot on the back foot of it, but there's blank stalkers too, so it's kind of even rougher for Zerg right here, I think.
Yeah, Classic's building like a super powerful army.
Yeah.
Dark is trying to take the route of economic superiority to abuse this, but I don't know if his tech will be good enough.
Yeah. Oh, corrosive bile hitting in there. Oh. Yeah, that fight is not the fight we're looking for. And with this charge lots over here in the bottom left, going to get some work done, I don't think gonna be sitting pretty.
Dark will probably transition to Lurkers next because he went ranged upgrades.
I think it's gonna be too late for that. Protoss is at his doorstep.
He's a good surround.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Dark's
the
really
other
good at controlling
flank.
these armies.
Yep.
He has to back off though to save his fourth.
He is going to have +1 melee the second, so Lings would be better, but he'd need to get him out. And right now it's like there's one Archon, but there's so many storms. Like Lings are going to be hard to deal.
I think this is good for the Zerg.
Huh?
Oh, the storms are great though.
Going up the ramp though.
No storms left.
Yeah, Dark's going to have to try to.
This is good for Zerg.
Yeah, even with the high ground, you don't really want to take that. Oh, that could have been rough for Clay. Jesus, he's got a lot of immortals though. The double forge, double robo immortal, I'm actually really liking for classic. I actually wouldn't hate a third robo going down, as crazy as that sounds.
Positionally, Dark's playing this really well. His economy and tech is super behind, but if he can manage to squeeze out Lookers, I think they fare pretty well versus army.
Yeah, like he really needs a good army trade, or maybe even just somehow sneaking something in to take out a base or a couple mineral
He
lines.
needs time though. He
Yeah,
needs time to get Lookers and the Lurker range upgrade, else he's gonna die.
and does he even have a hive? I think he did get his hive.
Yeah, he just needs the Lurker upgrade, Lurkers, and the den is almost finished.
So as we're getting into this theory, there was something that I've been playing. You're already done with this stuff, but I gotta say, Starcraft Evo
Classics got this.
is hella
Oh, I
fun.
love watching that stuff. It's sick, dude. I love the Tasteless show matches.
Yeah, that's it.
There it goes.
GG.
That's it. The Tasteless Show matches have been, pretty good. We actually casted some stuff the other day. I have a tournament coming up. Piper One's here. That's it, guys. Classic took it. I know we're kind of rambling on there at the end. It just looked pretty over. It was pretty much a done deal at that point. So you've been catching up on that. We're just gonna chat for a minute. I gotta get in here. We got Theory. We got Yeti. We're just chilling. But congrats to the classic. I think that was it. Watch, I'm wrong. And we're
Oh, that was it.
that was definitely
There
it.
you go.
But that being said, Theory and Yeti on this one. When I say that's a lot of fun to play too, it's hella fun to play. Just having Brood War with good pathing and RIs, you know what I'm saying? The macros, Starcraft 2 macro, it almost feels like another game altogether, but the balance of different races, you know?
But excuse the pun, but in theory, the SC2 races should be favored because Brood War's not supposed to be a fast-paced game.
Right. But I will say this from watching Richmond and Warlock yesterday too. And we played against Warlock too, which obviously Warlock's much better than Cosmic Cow and I right now. He made Brood War Zerg. He's like, dude, everybody's saying it's not so great or whatever. He's like, nah, man, it feels really good. He was showing us with Richmond was spanking him with that 3-racks academy build, and Warlock found his footing, and he actually started getting some good moves.
Yeah, mod is so sick. It's like my favorite thing to watch lately.
Oh,
I stayed up
I
super
didn't
late
think
watching
that was
the Tasteless one.
But it's cool because you have 6 races. Though my thought is, if the makers of that merge with the makers of Scion and make a Busto one, because they try to balance Scion separately, and there's 9 races in StarCraft 2, that would be Omega fucking based. Imagine, you know? But
That'd be crazy.
that would be. Do you guys got anything to say to stream? Theory, especially when we're here. I didn't mean to put you on the spot for shit, but what else is going on? You've been playing Red Dead. You're waiting for Battle Aces and Stormgate.
Yeah.
Are you almost? Is there a world? That one I know we can't really talk about much, but is there a world where you can see that? Like, to me, it feels like it. And don't take this the wrong way if I'm way wrong on it, but I'm feeling like I formed a few opinions that, without even playing the game, I'm like, I can't get too crazy in this, right? but it seems a little more casual to me than
Talking about Stormgate?
Battle Aces. Like to
Battle
me, it looks like
Aces?
something. To me, it looks like you have the micro, you have different things, but it seems like something I would probably just have more fun playing and want to like you get the fights out, but you know what I'm saying. But Stormgate, you got to, you're actually macroing built as far as in terms of you obviously are macroing in terms of strategy in Battle Aces, but you just got the bases, the workers kind of completely auto do their thing. It seems like, unless I'm mistaken.
Yeah, both games have a really high skill ceiling in different ways.
Yeah.
Like Stormgate, of course, is like StarCraft 2. You have building placement, you have to scout, you have timings, harass, or both games harass, but you get what I mean with the whole macro concept.
Mm-hmm.
But Battle Aces, you're just microing, and 1 to 2, maybe 3 control groups of army movements. I played a ton of Battle Aces, by the way. I mentioned earlier I played the second most games of the alpha.
Yeah, so you really like. I thought my take was I'm like I'm not the biggest fan of the art style, but that didn't hold me back. I'm like this game looks really fun to me for some reason, for something that I could. To me, it wouldn't replace StarCraft, but I can tell you right now.
For me, it was great. Like if I have 10 minutes before a meeting or something, I can squeeze in a Battle Aces game because it's max 10 minutes.
Dude,
so I know
sick.
exactly how long the game's going to take. It feels great, and I think it'll cater to most levels. It's hard for me to say because I played like 400 games versus parting or some shit. So I'm playing versus like one of the sweatiest dudes ever when I play this game.
Mm-hmm.
It's very fast paced. We can handle it pretty well. At lower levels, I think it'll be a little different. It'll probably be more just like composition and a moving down middle a lot, but like trying to counter each other with different units and compositions and stuff. And I think it'll still be pretty approachable and pretty cool. But like learning curve wise, that game is like no learning curve. You could just jump right in, start battling it out. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. I'm excited to see that. I definitely seem like it watching Clem and parting play. I'm saying, it's not like it doesn't have a skill stealing and stuff, obviously, and just different types. You mentioned is that kind of confirms what I was getting along with, but I could see. To me, it's you hit the nail on the head where I thought it might be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think you guys will love it. Yeah, the Clem parting show match was pretty cool to watch. I know they didn't play like their like try hard decks. I think it was like more of an exhibition because they played a different deck every game, which I think in a realistic pro match you're not going to see much deck changing. Like maybe like 1 or 2 decks, but you're not going to see 15 different, or I guess 30 different decks total between the two players.
Yeah.
Because I don't see parting picking like a sea creature crab deck in a pro match. He's probably going to play Blink because he's so good at Blink, right? So,
Yeah.
That's when you'll really see the skill ceiling differentiate is when these players who have identities and that they've come from their StarCraft backgrounds, like parting with Blink Stalkers or maybe Clem with the stem units. It's going to be really cool to see when they come out with their sweaty decks when things matter.
Exactly, deck based, but at the same time, you have all the like the blinks, the recalls, all that stuff look kind of cool. But yeah, I can just see a bunch of different ways that game could go for it. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's pretty accessible, that's another thing that could be based too with it.
Yeah. So yeah, I agree. It could be casual from like a approachability and just playing for fun perspective, but it also you could also play it at a very high level, I think.
So real quick here, I was gonna pull something up. Hyper One sent a map he's working on. He's a map maker, team owner, like I said. Han Mono's on his team and some other folks. We casted Han Mono earlier. This looks pretty interesting. Yeti, what's your thoughts on this map? If you can see it on my stream, because I know I can share it in Discord for you guys if you wanted quick. It's 2 clicks.
Can you zoom out?
Can I zoom out?
Yeah.
So this is for SE2 Evo, I think. Hyper One, can you explain this one? Yeah, it's not
That's
for
pretty
regular
dope.
StarCraft. This is for Brood War / StarCraft 2.
Please give us more 4 players map.
Yeah, so he could do 2v2. They've been bringing it back, and
oh, fuck 2v2. Give us that for 1v1. Let's go.
This looks cool.
yeah, this is what it's going to bring back: 4-player maps and stuff. This map's called Holy World. You get 4 corners with 4 bases in each corner, so you could use it
I don't know
1v1
about
or
the
2v2.
pentagram in the middle. I don't like that, but
I
other
think,
than that, yeah, the base layout I like.
dude, we got like Ozzy Osbourne in the center, though. Yeti right there. Here's a bat.
It's so cool. People are making maps just for SC Evo. That's dope as shit.
This
I think that would work very well for yeah. I like it.
I think this could be.
Look at the mineral walls, by the way, for the
Yeah, this is
the
what I
left
wanted to look
base.
in more. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of neat. I was thinking that earlier too. What do you think, Theory, with that too? These mineral walls there could lead to some fun games.
Yeah,
This actually looks like a Brood War map.
yeah,
Kinda.
for sure.
That's why-
the
yeah.
Brood War races are good with 2 races, or sorry, 2 bases. And the StarCraft 2 factions are really good at taking lots of bases. So if the StarCraft 2 races 3rd base is exposed, I think this map can level the playing field.
Yeah, that
I
would
kinda
make
like
it
the
a lot more
idea.
interesting.
Yeah.
I agree with Theory on that.
Well, the thing is, it does scale out a bit differently too. The more you play it, stuff's a little more even. The matchup that I think is, to me, seems like it could get Busto really easy is, with the exception of the Sunken Colony, is the fact that Zerg in StarCraft 2 has banlings and Zerg in StarCraft 1 does not. You know,
Oh, there is.
and
That's
roaches.
a command center in the middle. That's dope.
Yeah,
But the thing is that Brood War maps have, I think Theory will say the same. It's all about center control. Not
Oh,
about flanks.
but Yeti, you see this? Yeah.
That's the way that this map looks.
Well,
I
Yeti-
think this would be very good for Brood War races.
Well, Yeti, like Hyper One was just saying, Thin Theory was reading that too. How that is a Mio. What's up, dude? Mio, I'm sorry to get further, but good shit on
Oh
being
wait, can
Dawn
you actually
Ragu.
interact with the command center? I didn't know if you could.
Yeah, you can. The command center's a neutral one, so Brood War Zerg can make infested Terran. That's how they. That's how they get Banelings. That's the Banelings, and that's actually sick that he did that. That's a really smart map, Diablo map. Mio Micah, you're so right. This is. It does. It's almost like Diablo themed. I can see that. Yo,
I really want to see infested Terrans versus StarCraft 2 races.
yeah. Infested Terrans versus they're brood. I know you're like Yeti, like the yeah, we're both laughing like Tech W. The irony is this is a time where I would want to see I want to see Brood War infested Terran, not fucking please never bring back the GG Lord Winfester. For the love of God. Right there.
Dave, you were never around for the GG Lord win.
I saw enough stuff, but I'm saying even in
No,
2019,
you were never around for that.
even in 2018,
In
2017.
2012, that was literally the name of it. Was the
Yeah.
win.
I'm still scarred.
They were still good back then, though. They had
Theory, you remember. There's
Yeah.
nothing you could do. Literally nothing.
yeah.
I finished really high GM in one of those seasons.
I
Playing
finished.
Zerg.
I got GM in Heart of the Swarm right after they nerfed it.
Hmm.
I was like, wait, I have mines now? They can't actually just camp up to Broodlords. I can actually just parade push them.
Yeah, I was like ranked like 100 GM Protoss in the first 2 seasons of Wings or something.
Oh, Protoss had it worse than Terran against Broodlords.
Then I started playing Zerg and got to like rank 11 or some shit.
Dude,
I remember
all you
playing
had
in
to
a
do-
tournament.
All you had to do was go 3 Hatch and a Roach into Infestors and a Brood.
Yeah, it was
That's it.
unbeatable.
You could. There was no counterplay at
That's
all.
crazy.
Yeah, it was so OP. But I remember
Yeah.
one guy, I won't say his name, but there was a salty Zerg in A Pro, and I played him in a tournament.
Again,
And,
I guess his name started with an I.
It wasn't him. He's
Oh.
probably lesser known, but I picked Zerg in a tournament, and he got so mad at me. He's like, "Play Protoss, like don't be a bitch." And I was like, but it was at the time where like,
Was it
Zerg
late
couldn't be beaten.
2012?
Yeah, it was 2012 that
didn't
time frame.
know.
And I was like, nah, bro, I'm playing Zerg. And he argued with the admin. They're like, oh, he played Protoss last series for some dude. Now he's trying to play Zerg. And I was like, so? Like, what the fuck? Play the game. So then I 2-0 him. It was so stupid because like if I played Protoss, I would have gotten absolutely wrecked, right? Like it
Yeah,
would have
but
been
you know how
embarrassing.
to play Broodlord and Pester.
Yeah, but I just play ZVZ, kill him, out micro him, bling bling, game's over. This is before Queens had extra range, I think.
No, they had like 5 range. Now do you remember when they went up to 9 range?
Maybe
And
they had. Zerg was so busted back then. I don't even remember how fucking OP they were. They were so.
They started
bad.
off with
So
3
OP.
range.
Oh, it was 8 range. Apparently, Flopper Dog said.
Is that for the anti-air or both?
Well,
No, I think the highest they ever got was 9 range. That was in like Legacy.
No, I
'cause
remember-
they kept buffing Zerg, but
I do remember. Like, it's funny. Funnily enough, remember we did the Wings tournament. We thought for sure like Bly had a good shot of winning it because we did it on the. Did you know I did a Wings tournament theory? There was a mod that brought it back to like the original, or pretty much the original release Wings of Liberty patch,
Oh, that's cool.
and we did it on all Wings maps. It was
I
$1,000
want to do a
tournament.
wings. Let's do a
$1,000.
Guess who what we had Rough playing in it. We had a bunch of like whoever we could get, all players from Starcraft 2 from all different times. Mio, did you play in that? Mio might have played.
Name
I can't remember.
5.
It was a
Name
long
some of the
time ago.
best players in it, and I'll pick who won. I'll try to pick.
We had Special. We had Rough. We had Bly. We had Spirit. We had. I'm trying to remember. I got to look at the bracket. I can't remember. I can't believe I can't remember this, but it was a fun one. Filthy. What was the name?
I'm
of the
literally
challenge?
about to go off on a tangent just because theory's in here and I want to
But
talk old
long
school
story, I'm
Starcraft.
trying to think.
I'm having so
I'm
much fun
pretty
with
sure
that.
Geralt and Christianer played in it. Pilly might have played in it. I don't know if Pilly made that one.
Did special win it? Special win it all?
No, Spirit won it.
Spirit won. Wow.
Spirit was not even playing StarCraft when Wings of Liberty was.
Oh, you're talking about
originally-
the Wings tournament, yeah.
Yeah, Spirit won it.
Impressive.
He literally with the same economy and everything else.
What you don't know, Dave, is that Spirit actually played in Wings.
He did play in Wings.
Oh yeah,
Was he young?
He was
very
damn
young.
young. He was damn
he
young.
was very young, but he did play in Wings.
But he adapted builds. He basically adapted stuff. He did kind of metagame it a bit because everybody was doing all these old builds, and Spirit's just like, huh? Guess what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play it a little bit more like now.
No, the only thing I want to ask Theory, I remember in late 2012 when I was playing Terran, I got up to like Masters, and then the Broodlord and Fester shit hit. What the fuck did Protoss do to try to counter it? I remember what I did to try.
I fucking quit playing. It was impossible.
So
There's no
what I
point.
tried to do, I always tried to do, I went up to 3 base with Marine Tank, and
Oh,
then I would
Terran.
try to go triple Starport Viking. But then the Infestors would just fungal the Vikings. I'd like, what the fuck do I do?
That's funny.
Yeah, I don't know. It was near the end. I saw people making this shit work where they would go like 3 base, turtle like hell, and mass Raven. And then at some point they would lift all their buildings
I can
and
never
go
do
on a
that.
Raven death march with all their buildings around the map.
I remember that. It was like you would float it, you go nomad Terran with the Ravens, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That was probably the only way to beat it.
I never
And-
I never wanted to play like that, so I couldn't do it.
yeah.
That's crazy.
You just
then-
mass seeker missile. It did like 150 damage, so it was insane. And then you had point defense drone, which blocked anti-air attacks. So you really
Yeah,
just had
PDD.
to worry about fungal. But if you can hit them with the seeker drones, you would eventually come out on top. The problem
that was all about cost efficiency then, if you're
Yeah.
going with PDD Seeker. So it's all about a cost efficiency trade over time.
Yep.
So it's just a brutal war of attrition.
I
where
just
you
don't
go,
know
like,
what
3 base
Protoss
Raven.
actually. What was the approach back then? Do you just try to get up to like?
There's no approach.
carriers?
No, carriers were so bad back then, and
Actually, they could
soccer
use
was the only
Infestors to
answer.
counter it.
But
So
you couldn't blink if they were instant fungled, and 2 fungals
Yeah, I was
killed a
about to say, what the hell
stalker.
did
Well, I'm trying to wonder. I'm trying to think back then.
There was nothing you could do.
Like, wouldn't it be Yeah, I'm trying to think because Brood Lords, but the Infestors, I would imagine would be feedback. I was like feedback, Blink Stalker, Storm, question mark, but Brood
No, Dave,
Lords.
you also have to remember back then there's no adepts. There's
Yeah.
nothing like that early game. Like
Jungle
it's,
2 shots a high Templar too, and it was a million range and instant hit scan.
I
Jesus.
was thinking maybe back
That's
then
crazy.
the feedback, but the feedback range was not that good back then to
Yeah, it was
hit the
worse.
investors. I that's what I'm asking. I'm like, if you
Storm
play
Storm
Protoss-
has never been good versus Broodlord either, especially when they had
No.
infested Terrans. So
I will say this is the
It's-
first patch where Brood Lords are so bad. I would honestly say that you can probably kill Brood Lords with Storm now.
they should be bad. They're not actually that bad though.
Like
Not even now.
I mean, I've died to them, and I actually felt bad for the Zerg when I died to him. Like, oh yeah, but that's
But I remember when Heart of the Swarm came out and they introduced the Widowmine. I'm like, and I saw Innovation do like a one tournament. I watched him do a Widowmine parade push, and I'm like, oh, this Broodlord Infestor shit is over. I was like, yes, I'm gonna kill you before you get to it.
yeah.
I'm gonna go CC first. Go 6 Hellions into a third CC, and then I'm gonna go 8 racks and kill your ass.
Right.
Please go up, Broodlord Infestor. You're gonna die.
Yeah. For sure. Do you guys mind if I raid out here? Because we've been going on. I'm just kind of like,
I just felt so bad for Protoss back then
yeah.
too, because there was no answer. There was no answer for Terran, by the way, too, Dave. There was no answer
right.
to this at all.
Do you mind if I raid out on this? I don't mind standing and talking, but is that
no,
all
Dave,
right?
you're hostage. You're hostage to the Starcraft community.
I am pretty much.
You're stuck.
Chat, I love you guys. Theory, did you want to say anything to these folks other than we got to look out for Theory streams here? I mean, you're
Well, yeah,
busy.
thanks for having me on, Dave, and Yodi. I appreciate you guys remembering
me,
that I
buddy. It's
used
Dave,
to play
but
Starcraft.
Theory,
and
thanks for
invite me.
hanging.
Well, that's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah,
I know
for
you're going to
sure.
be busy with stuff, but I'm hoping you branch me out into some games so I actually play some stuff. We have a chance to hang out because I legitimately always just like hanging. It doesn't have to be stream time or anything.
No, I'll give Theory a funny one. Do you want to know when I got GM? It was during the Blink era in 2014. And it's because I copied Pulse builds against Protoss.
Wow, Shadow's wasting channel points on good job, Zerg, but Protoss OP. You guys are
So you blink someone?
No,
Yeah.
I'm a Terran player.
Oh,
So you remember the 2014 Blink map era where they had all the maps with like the crazy blink in spots?
yeah, that was a good time.
So I copied Pulse build where he went 3 racks Marauder concussive shell into combat shields and pushed them when they blinked.
Yeah,
And I had like an 80+% win rate in TVP. I had a 60% win rate in TVZ, and I had a 90% win rate in TVT, and I got GM.
That's crazy. A different.
yeah, that was awesome. I
No,
used to do that for Zerg too. That's same.
no, but every
build.
other Terran's like, I can't beat Blink, and I'm like, I don't think I should spoil this because they're gonna fucking nerf it. I don't know what to tell you. I don't want to give it away.
They knew what was going on. They like to play around with our emotions. That's what-
Everybody's watching Innovation trying to do like tanks and hold the shit, and he dies, and I'm like,
Theory, I know you
I
quit
saw
pro
Holt
playing
do
it, but you saw some of that over time. That's the thing about the balance patches. It'd be like, oh, we're all done, or it's going to stay. And then they throw out something seemingly out of nowhere. It'd be like, but wait, there's more. Here's the Warhound. Here's,
Yeah,
you gotta help Yeti with his problems. What's my
I've
problem?
never stopped watching, so I've seen every era of StarCraft 2. It's just whether or not I was playing, because I didn't really play from like 2015 to 20. I don't know, 20. I guess 2015 onwards was very inactive.
yeah. I mean, for me, I made up for lost time because I literally,
I quit in 2016 at the with the depth drop era for it against Terran.
I literally didn't have anything outside of some Wings of Liberty campaign time, for the longest time, and then got into actually ladder in StarCraft 2. Probably, like I was super casual before, you know what I mean? I'd play the shit out of Brood War with friends, and my buddies. I stopped playing more and more over time. It was always about just friends, whatever, hanging out. We'd play team games or just one-off 1v1s with friends, or I'd play custom maps with some of them or whatever, like arcade kind of games. And then I got in probably, it was technically HOTS. So I bought HOTS and go, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to try to ladder. And I was like silver on unranked, and I was too afraid to I played 2 ranked games, and a rank placed me silver, and I go, nope. I'm getting BM'd from everybody. Like, you're silver. I'm like, oh shit. Like, fuck this. I'm not playing. I literally played 2 ranked games. Didn't touch rank. I'd play unranked. And I didn't realize that until I tried playing unranked. And my MMR was at like silver. And I was like, when it takes like a year to queue the games, and I'm like, holy shit, I actually feel bad. I think I'm just gonna leave this game. But yeah, I don't know. So I got in after, and it was technically HOTS, and then I really started laddering in Legacy and got into everything like later and kind of caught up in all the stuff I missed. Kind of crazy, right? A lot of Starcraft. I caught up on a lot of Starcraft in a short period of time. They'll put it compared to how long this game's been out.
Yeah, so you came on board shortly after I probably left. That's probably why we didn't interact much till the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Mr. Yeah, I don't really like my Liquipedia, but I laugh because whenever I check it, they cite when I quit playing, and then if you click the like citation, it goes to like some rage tweet I put like 10 years ago.
All right, let's see this. Theory.
I laugh every time.
There he is. There's Derek. It says everything here on here. You joined Harbinger Games. You spent time on Team Legion right there. You joined Team Legion. Buddy.
This is
That's so crazy.
Dated.
You were on Team Legion too. It's like, and I never knew that, and I've known you for a while, Theory. You know what I'm saying?
I was like the first player recruited.
Small
Can't
world.
believe you didn't know, Dave.
Well, I mean,
But yeah, in the citations they cite some rage tweet when I quit.
I was like next to the owner of Team. Like, we'll put it this way: there was the owner of Team Legion, and then, yeah, he's a cuck. But yeah, sorry, Derek, but not sorry. All right, Yeti.
I haven't talked to him in over a decade.
Yeah. Good luck finding him now. He seemed cool. Like, we'll put it this way. I liked Derek when I met him.
I met him in person. He was cool.
Oh, you did? When we met him, he hid from everybody. He wouldn't talk to anybody in voice. The only reason he got into calls for clan meetings was because of me. I have that effect on people. Seriously, so it was probably a way different time. It sounded like it was really fun, and he had a good... I wish we knew you then, because you'd have... Glad I met you after all, though.
Yeah.
I don't mean to be talking shit. Like, this is Dave not liking this guy? No, I did like him, but we had a falling out. We'll put it that way.
Oh, okay. Damn. I just want to point out that my approximate total winnings is not fucking $300, okay? They didn't track this shit very well.
No, yeah.
Until like 2013, 2014.
Yeah, I know. When we look at it, like...
Because I won a Red Bull, like a tier 2 Red Bull event.
Yeah.
Just from that event alone, I won like $2,000 or something.
Yeah, this is the link to Theory's...
Oh, congratulations. Yeah. Seriously.
Well, that was 11 years ago. I don't.
Yeah, that's worth more money. 11 years ago, shit, that's worth more money.
Hey, coincidentally, that's when the Brood Lord shit stopped.
Yeah. I was fighting Brood Lords in that tournament. But you had
an answer then.
It was the same week that 2 Immortal Warp Prism Charge All-In came out, where you pull out a gas after like exactly enough gas for Robo 2 Immortals and a Warp Gate. And I stole that tournament. I beat like Zelnick and a couple other good Zerg players at the time.
Uh-huh.
Art of War.
Yeah, but you actually had a legit answer then, and you figured it out.
Yeah,
I gotta say,
the next week that shit wasn't working anymore. But
guys, you gotta check this out. Theory will like this. Like, dude,
no, Dave. One thing you'll learn about StarCraft 2 history: Protoss has kind of gotten boned.
Oh, I know that. I know that.
They kind of gotten. I'm
know.
a Terran player, and I'll admit this. They've gotten boned a lot of the time.
Yep, I've known it, and it's
As far as the meta goes, they have
Yep.
at the top level.
So that being said, Magic Turtle had a good point. He goes, $2,000 back then, theory that bro, that's like winning a BlizzCon today.
Yeah, it was crazy because Red Bull put money in, and then they took money from the entrance, which was like $20 a person, and then some dude came at the end and put in another 1K. It was so
Whoa.
sick. It was such a cool community event. I have everything from this fucking event is like lost except for like this Facebook photo album. Let me send it to you. It's fucking blast from the past.
Dude, this is sick. Hell yeah.
If I can find it, but it was really cool.
Well, gentlemen, thanks for having me. Dave.
Yeah, I'm gonna raid out.
It was great. It was great hanging with you,
you know
Theory, as well. I just gotta call it, dude. I'm fucking tired. I've been up since 6 a.m.
All right, I'm gonna raid out. We're gonna go to Tempo.
I've got to call it.
All right. Yeah, love you. Yeah,
Right.
love you, chat.
I
I'm gonna
love
raid
you
out. I'm gonna
guys.
stay with Theory for a minute here.
Oh, yeah, dude. Theory's the fucking goat, man. So
Yeah, y'all are great.
yeah, love you guys. I hope you have a great night, and I will see you later.
You too. All right, Theory. I'm raiding now on Tempo. I can see this Facebook thing. Unless you wanted to show chat, I can cancel quick and then do it again.
Oh, it's up to you. Whatever you
want
feel
it?
like doing.
It's cool.
You could raid Tempo. Our boy Kwame.
Yeah. Kwame is the man. Let's see. Damn. Thanks for hanging, dude. I'm serious. I like replays.